Is he gorgeous? Is he handsome? Yes, he's gorgeous. Not yet. Not yet. Good boy. Hiccups. I came in his name. I'm saved by his grace. By his grace. I came in his name. I am saved by his grace. 2,000 years ago he died on the cross so he could show you how to live your life without sin and without lies. The devil took him on a mountain top and offered him every kingdom. He would not stop. He said, Son of man, worship me. Come over, bend your knee. I said, I came in his name. I am saved by his grace. Surrounded himself with 12 good men, disciples is what we called them. There was Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, and they told the story after he was gone, how he was born and raised. It only took 3 days. In his name we are saved, but only by his grace. I came in his name. I am saved by his grace. Hello, Luke. God looked down at the place you lay. He took a deep breath and he blew on the clouds, blew them away. And heaven and earth he built, it took him just 6 days. Took him twice as long to make that smile for your beautiful face. I said, Cause you're a natural girl. An actual girl. Sent a letter to Cadbury's, they made a recipe for your eyes. Took the twinkles from the stars, placed them inside both your eyes. For me, for me, for me, for me. Cause you're a natural girl. Tra-la-la-la-la. I'll work for days and toil for hours, just to pay for your dress or your wedding flowers. And your dress will be made from the finest silk threads. It will fluster the priest and turn every man's head as you grace the aisle with those curves and that smile, that smile. Cause you're a natural girl. Tra-la-la-la. And your veil will be handmade by nymphs. They blushed at your beauty when they caught a glimpse of your legs, your arms, your feminine charms, those charms. Cause you're a natural girl. Tra-la-la-la. Someone send a message to my father up above. Tell I must find this girl, the one I truly love, the one that he sent down from heaven up above. She fits me just like a glove. Cause you're a natural girl, an actual girl. I'll climb the walls, clamber the highest steeple. Top of my voice I'll sing to all the people. Found this girl, I love the one from above. Cause she's a natural girl. That's what you are. You got natural curves. write your name upon Venus, Jupiter, Mars. When you look up at night, you'll see your name is written in the stars. 'Cause you're a natural, actual girl. That goes out to all you natural girls. How y'all doing? Enjoy a nice day on a non-spinning stationary flat plane. So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a green field from a cold steel rail, a smile from a veil? Do you think you can tell? Get you to trade your heroes for ghosts, hot ashes from trees, hot air from a cool breeze, cold, cold with a change. Did we exchange a walk-on part in the wall for the lead role in a How I wish you were here. 'Cause we're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground. How we found the same old fears. I wish you were here. Pink Floyd. Brum, 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 brum. On fire, no one could save me but you. It's strange what desire will make foolish people do. I never dreamed I'd meet somebody like you. I never dreamed I'd lose somebody like you. Page on. What a wicked game to play to make me feel this way. What a wicked thing to do. fire, no one could save me but you. It's strange what desire will make foolish people do. I never dreamed I'd meet somebody like you. I never dreamed I'd lose somebody like you. I don't wanna fall in love. I don't wanna fall in love with you. How y'all doing? No, not try. Get off. Dip. Search. Bum 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 bum. No. Hello, Annabelle Wienerman. How you doing? Well, my daddy left home when I was 3 and he didn't leave much to marry me. Just this old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. Now I don't blame him cause he run and hit, but the meanest thing that he ever did was before he left, he went and named me Sue. He must have thought it was quite a joke and it got a lot of laughs from lots of folks. Seems I had to fight my whole life through. Some girl would giggle and I'd get red, and then some guy laugh and then I'd bust his head. I'd tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. Well, I grew up quick, I grew up mean, and my fists got hard and my wits got keen, and I'd roam from town to town to hide my shame. But I made me a vow to the moon and stars, I'd search all the honky tonks and bars and kill the man that gave me this awful name. Well, it was Gatlinburg and it was mid-July. I just hit town, my throat was dry, and I thought I'd stop to have myself a brew. And at an old saloon in a street of mud, down the table, dealing studs, sat the dirty mangy dog that named me Sue. Well, I knew the snake was my own sweet dad from a worn-out picture my mother had, and knew the scar on his cheek had his evil eye. He was big and bent and he was grey and old, blood ran cold. And I said, my name is Sue, how do you do? Yeah, that's what I told him. Well, I hit him hard right between the eyes. He went down, but to my surprise, came up with a knife and he cut off a piece of my ear. But I busted a chair right across his teeth and he crashed through the wall and was in the street and kicking, gouging in the mud, the blood and the beer. Well, I tell you, I've fought tougher men, but I really can't remember when. He kicked like a mule and he bit like a crocodile. I heard him laugh and then I heard him cuss and he went for his gun, but I pulled mine first and he just stood there looking at me and I saw him smile. He said, son, this world is mighty rough, and if a man's gonna make it, it's gotta be tough. And I knew I won't be there to help you along. So I gave you the name and I said goodbye, and I knew you'd get tough or else you'd die. And it's that name that helped make you big and strong. He said, now you just fought one hell of a fight. I know you hate me, you got the right to kill me now. I won't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for the gravel in the guts and the spit in your eye. I'm the son of a gun that named you Sue. What can I do? I got all choked up and I threw down my gun. I called him a pa, though he may be my mum, and I came away with a different point of view. And I think about him every now and then, and every time I do and every time I win. If ever I have a son, I'm gonna name him Horatio. And so I did. Go on, let's sing one for God. Well, whilst it's in the third capo. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. Yes, you do. It's a new dawn, new day, a new life for me. Yes, it is, and I'm feeling God. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom in the trees, you know how I feel. Yes, you do. It's a new dawn, new day, a new life for me. And I'm feeling God. Dragonflies out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies all having fun, you know what I mean. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sleep in peace when your day is done, that's what I mean. World for me. Yes, it is, and I'm feeling God. Whoa, 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 stars when you shine. You know how I feel. Fingers. Scent of the pine. You know how I feel. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Freedom is ours. How I feel, yes you do. It's a new dawn, new day, new life for me. Oh, Push Peter. Yes it is. And I'm feeling God. Bink. Thank you, Father. Let's move this microphone back a little bit. There we go. Guitar back. Is he gorgeous? Is he handsome? Is he beautiful? Does Marlon know I've got a treat for him? Does he? Have we got a treat for my little doggy? My little doggy. Water again. Oh, you little bugger, you really banged my knee today. We was in the woods and I was talking to Della in a moment and he just started, but he always bullies me when I start talking to people, and he was bullying me, and I went to put my knee up to stop him from jumping up at me, but he literally leapt at the same time and just headbutted my knee. Oh my gosh, it didn't have it. It's killing now. 8 hours on, little bugger. Right. Anyway, enough moaning. How you doing? Do you have a nice day on the non-spinning station here, flat plane every day? Is that microphone close enough, or does it need to be a little bit closer like this? I'll put it right next to me. There we go. Every day we look at the human skeleton, and today is no different. Visually, you can see a difference in the male to the female face. What is it? It's bigger. It's got a bigger face look. And this is the same in the animal kingdom. With 99.9% of all the animals, the male's bigger. When looking at the face, we draw a triangle through the eyes and we get a bigger triangle on the left than we do on the right because the face is bigger. Makes perfect sense. Men have got rectangular shaped, far apart eyes. Women have got rounded, close set eyes. Men have got bigger noses. Men have got bigger teeth. Men have got square jaws to match the far apart eyes and far apart teeth. And women have got sloping, narrow jaws with pointed chins to match the narrow jaw and the close set eyes. Woman has a 5 head, which is vertically flat almost. And men have sloping back foreheads with a big, thick brow bone. Excess of copyright material may, under certain circumstances, be quoted verbatim for purposes such as news reporting, teaching, research, and criticism without need for more payments to a copyright holder. Now let's go back. Bink. Let's say hello to you all. Who was first in class now? I think it was Luke, wasn't it? It was Luke. How you doing, Luke? Alpha came second. How you doing, Alpha? Trini third. Cable came fourth. Salam. Rachel came fifth. Hello, Rachel. MM seventh. Annabelle came eighth. How you doing, Annabelle? Vinaman.
And Brenda came 9th. Welcome to the show, Ollie. Let me just copy and paste this stream before I go anywhere. Punch repeat. Home. Live. And Brenda. Pause. Copy. Twitter. Home. Oh, that is home. Derp. Paste. Poncho Pizza man. There we go. We're live. Cute. We can go back to here. Where is it? I might as well just bring it up from here. I'll do it this way. There. This just got posted, and I was just like, I was instantly like, Houston. Psst, why is that not showing? Is that showing? It is showing, isn't it? Yeah, where's my OBS? Yeah, it's showing. I was like, Houston. Psst, we have a problem. Straight away. Eyes are too close. There's a big old M in the hairline. In fact, the head alone, just the 5 head alone, should be registering on all of your students that you are. Hello, Susanna. That you are being hoodwinked. The best way to control the opposition is lead them. So these pastors, these women are pretending to be male pastors, just like with everything else of influence. You're hoodwinked from the beginning, and the devils, they mock because you think you're right, but you don't recognise the woman in front of you that's promoting it. You're more insulted by the fact it's a man doing this. They're always giving a bad name to men, and then making men hate women is the devil's plan, and to make everyone hate each other, basically, whether it be through religion, politics, sports. They trigger all these reactions in everyone. If you just turned off the TV like I did, it just stops. Everyone else around you's delinquency is just off the charts. I listen to them and they're like, oh, pastor this, pastor that, and I'm just like, oh my word. Let's go home. There we go. Jamie Lee Curtis, this one came up earlier on, look at this. Jamie Lee Curtis says nobody knows which of her daughters is trans, and she wouldn't have it any other way. Well, it's a major problem. You've all got massive hands, that's for starters. The long necks give you away, the big square jaws give you away, the far apart eyes, deep set rectangular eyes, low set ears give you away, the big broad shoulders, of course, all give you away. Under scrutiny of the skulls, they all fail instantly. Of course, Jamie Lee Curtis is the dude. There's 4 male gates. Jamie Lee Curtis was my biggest on-screen crush of all the celebrities. I wasn't attracted to hardly any of them, you know, like Hollywood and stuff. I'm never attracted to none of them, but this one got me. I was attracted to this one, and it makes me want to wrench that he's quite happy to be on the world scene doing this to everyone. This is a picture of Jamie Lee being born on the day. It literally looks like a little boy, doesn't it? And it says Jamie Lee Curtis makes his debut for the camera to the world. There you go. Truth in plain sight. Dick Schoof, there's your Dutch Prime Minister, I believe. Is he the one that's there now? Look how rounded those eye sockets are. He reminds me of someone, I can't think who it is. Nope. Cressida Dick. Even the police are in on it too, for all you newbies that don't understand what's going on. Even the police, the women and men, and the men and women, all the lead ones. I'm not saying all of the police are. In my hometown, I've seen plenty of real policemen and real police women. And they're just as full as the normal mong chops in life, your friends, your family. The normal police, the normal military, they're all fooled. They think they're on a ball, they think they're descending from monkeys. They've got no idea this is going on. But if everybody in this world got a biology lesson, just a quick one, a simple one, simple enough for a 4-year-old to understand, about how men and women walk and the size of a man and woman's face. They love to hide it in the names. Cressida. If you move the I, you've got I caress to dick. I caress the dick. If you just move the I to the front of the name, you get I caress the dick. Well, there you go. Cressida Dick, head of the Metropolitan Police, or was, I don't know, I don't really care. And that's all I want to show you there. Oh, look at this kills me. Ricky Martin. Oh no, has it gone? Oh, maybe they've deleted me. Posted me a picture saying Ricky Martin is a he. I mean, even if you can't see those beautiful close set eyes and the small triangle and the pudgy little face, even if you can't see that woman's face, that gate there in particular, and this one, destroy everything you know about Ricky Martin, two first names. We did this last night, and they're saying, "Oh, it's not happening. It's not happening. Ricky's a man." No, Ricky's not a man. Men don't drag the legs like this. Men don't cross the legs over like that. We don't tilt our shoulders. We don't leave our arms hanging akimbo. And we certainly don't have big fat chicken nom-noms and a big fat juicy rumpy bumpy bum. but I digress. Let me put that one back. There we go. Let's come back home. Let me swap back to class. There we go. I hope you had a nice day. I'm going to start with my choice first, and then we'll let you guys start choosing again. I want to do Liverpool FC for the sake of Mally, my brother, Rob. Rob knows this is happening. Rob knows they're all flip-flop. Just like Mally, he don't care. Still supporting Rob. What's going on? It's because the compass isn't pointing towards God yet. The minute it does, they'll all stop. They'll all reject this satanic system, the beast system. They won't put any effort or energy into it. They'll all be left on their own, supporting themselves. So, Liverpool FC. The bird on the front, the liver bird, very similar to the phoenix from the ashes. There's something about Liverpool. I can't remember what it is. I did it way back when I first began this topic. I found something, so I can't remember what it was though. We'll start with that great big juicy pair of chicken drumsticks. Diogo Jota. Oh, that's the one that recently pretended to die. Look at the chicken nom-nom on that. Look at that ass. Sweet jumping jelly beans. We can go through hundreds of players. I'm not going to. We're just going to go through some of the present ones like Mo Salah, Jota. We've already done. We did him the other day, but I'll have a look. And I'm going to go into the past just a little bit with this team. I don't need to take any memes from this. This is just going to be an investigation. Hello, Ryan. How you doing? Hello, Jennifer. This is going to be an investigation into the Liverpool team. All football teams appeared in England around about 1870. You look up when's this one? 1892. There you go. It's all around that era of time that these football clubs sprang up. This game appeared. There's a total bollock story. Hello, Anasu. That goes with it about someone in a school playground. I don't know. It's a load of tosh. But anyway, it's all about balls. Golf balls, footballs, basketballs, snooker balls, you name it, it's all about balls. They want to make you believe you live on one, and they want you to make you believe that women without them are actually men. Okay? So, we will plough through these real quickly. Liverpool FC is where we're starting. We'll go with Mo Salah first. Real simple. She's got beautiful ass. There she is. There's Mo Salah. Look at those eyelashes. The first marker for me are those pretty eyelashes. Look, no mascara needed, ladies. I don't know why you go jamming your eyes full of makeup and chemicals. As they are, look how beautiful those eyes are. She's gorgeous. Mo Salah is gorgeous. Without the beard, of course, and with breasts. She's got a beautiful curvy backside. fake Adam's apple raisin implant. Look, it's off to one side. It's not square. It's not double pronged. Looks nothing like a real Adam's apple. What's the wife look like? Always get a nice comparison with the wives. If you're not sure about the face, you go to the wives, and straight away, the distance in his eyes, the width on those cheeks. Look how wide. The widest part of this face is just underneath the eyes. Look how big it is. This one, when it smiles, there's nothing there. Let's go to there. The widest part on a man's face is just below the eyes. On a woman, it's in the hairline. Which is why Mo Salah looks really strange with that wide hairline. Men's cave inwards look. Women's bellow outwards. And that's what Mo Salah's does. It bellows outwards look. It's a shame that she's got so much hair. Mo Salah walking real quickly. It's all football clubs. It's all the players. It's the trainers, the managers, the referees, the lines, women. They're all women. Even the physios. They're all in the club. And it's an army. It's a lead. In the Bible, Legion, Bible. Everything comes from the Bible. Refers to a large number of demons possessing a man. They are legion. There is a large number of demons possessing everyone's brains all around Earth. This is what this statement means. Mo Salah walking. Let's find a nice guy. Look at him. Look at hair. Look how small she is. Look at the gap in her legs that shouldn't be there. With all these mincers, the Beatles. Mo Salah. How come I get all the gates are missing? There we go. From Flamingo, there's a diamond showing. Look, the knees are separating, not staying together. There's another one from Flamingo. It's not a good gate. There's a nice one from the wrong angle. It's in line. Look at the diamond in the legs, the way the legs bow. Look. When a woman stands, you get that same arch between her legs, like she's getting on an invisible motorbike. As if there's no gates for Mo Salah. You're winding me up. Let's just go back. Search Mo Salah. Oh, there's one there, but that's not what I'm looking for. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Right there, look at the crossed legs. Well, they're all crossed legs, but look how big these thighs are. A woman's legs. Were they women way back when? Yeah, they were. I do believe they were, Karina. It all sprang up around 1870, these clubs. And I think even then, only the flip-flops could play at that level. It's never been allowed that normal people could become footballers. Normal people would become golfers, politicians, singers, whatever. We've never been allowed. We're not allowed to influence people. But ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. So Mo Salah's a woman. There's your Mo Salah. Who should we do next? Robbie Fowler, another one from my brother's days. Robbie Fowler. Not the prettiest of girls. The Adam's raisin implant off to one side, all crooked, tiny ear, high set ears, look, rounded open eye sockets, arched eyebrow. This is Robbie now, is it? Oh my gosh, life hasn't been very kind to me lately. Look at those close set eyes. Dial M for Mongos. Robbie Fowler. There it is, the soft eye. Look at the eyelashes again. Straight away, the eyelashes give them away. Bright eyes, burning like fire. Shape of the face is an egg look. Egg shape, soft, subcutaneous layers of fat, tiny ears, soft, close-set eyes. Beautiful eyelashes. Again, the eyes are shiny because women produce estrogen, and it makes their eyes shine. Especially because women have smaller but more open eyes. Because the eye socket's more open, you see more of the eye. Very, very female-looking look. Look at the eyelashes again. Look how small those ears are. You little bugger lugs. There's Robbie snorting cocaine off the touchline, look. I think she got fined for that. She did. 32,000. 2 threes, father. Always 33. Even when you think it's not 33, it's 30. 33, father. Robbie Fowler's obviously a girl. We shall just go back. I think I have got Robbie Fowler. Let me just double check whilst I'm doing this one. I do believe there is a Robbie Fowler. There's him and his wife. Oh my gosh. Robbie Fowler, wife. Wife. Clear and present danger. Can we get a bigger photo of them both? Who's got the longer, bigger arm? Look how short this arm is. Remember, that is not his shoulder. That's just padding. That's a suit. We're padding. This woman's shoulders come... That's the line of her arm there. That's why women's bra straps fall off the shoulder. Ricky Fowler. That's not who we're looking for. Come on, keep going. There. Oh, we're done. As if that's not a big picture. Look at the state of that jawline now. The bigger, wider face on the left. The long face of a woman. Which Robbie Fowler has, look. With soft, beautiful eyes. Right, we just need your gates, Robbie. Is that him? That is him. There you go. Look at the size of the hips. Look at the legs crossed. There's your straight-legged husband with a big, massive hand, look. We won't mention the little people. There, straight legs, knees together. It's a man. That one's also... maybe not. Actually, that knee does look like it's coming out. That neck's a bit long, but that knee does look like it's coming out. A woman can have a long neck, but it'll be slender. It won't be like a tree trunk like that damn thing is there. Like. There he is. There's the husband. And you're done, right? Who's got the bigger face? Look at them. It's so obvious. Big square shoulders, long neck. The absolute opposite of Robbie, look. Sloping short shoulders. See, men's are straight, flat across. Our neck, if you imagine a tree coming out of the ground, look, it comes up like a tree trunk. See it? Women's don't. The neck is buried into the shoulders. Especially when they make them meaty like this. Short. He looks like Gareth Southgate. Look at them tiny teeth. Close set coffee bean eyes. Tiny eye set ears. Flat forehead. No Adam's apple look. Narrow sloping shoulders. Not 3 heads worth. There is on the wife though. Right there. Easy fit 3 heads worth on there. Right. Robbie Fowler walking. Check that back file 1 second. Make sure I have done him. Do you know what? Robbie Fowler is not coming up. You've got to be kidding me. I could have sworn I've done Robbie Fowler. I'm just going to put his name in properly. Robbie. Right, let it search. Right, I need gates. There's one. That is a beautiful one, Robbie. Is that him from the back? No, that looks like Rooney. Let's go back. It's no good to me. They're no good to me. Elbows out, look. Arms akimbo. Give me another gate, Robbie. You can't be many gates of him because I don't have the meme. Is that Robbie there? Open. It is Robbie from Flamingo. Look at the straight-legged. That reminds me. I need 2 bottles of milk. Look at that demon face. Right there, scaring me. Robbie Fowler with diamond. I have got that other one. 3. I need 2 more, Robbie. Anything else in this list? No, but all the husbands are walking with straight. Look at the size of that melon. Look at that. And look at the face pushed downwards. You do see this now, right? It should be obvious to you. This is laddies. That's a laddie right there. There's a lady with the upside down egg face. Who's got the bigger teeth? Whose eyes are further apart? Who's got the shorter forehead? Let's go back. Robbie Fowler. That is another mincer. Look at that. Terrifying. I can literally see lips, nose, eyes. I can literally see a skull in that kneecap. John Barnes by the look of it. I'm not sure. Right. It's not John Barnes. It's a DJ. My bad. I don't care. They're all flip-flops. They do not divide my attention like they used to. That's not you, is it, Robbie? No, but it's someone in the army mincing. It's not all the army. It's not all the army, but it's a lot of the fucking army, I'll tell you. Let's go back. Especially the pilots, keeping the flat air for secret, tossers. Oh, lagging me. Right, Robbie Fowler, that's all I've got for that. 3 gates. Let's put Street in there. I'm just going to double check the back file on Robbie. I checked Fowler, it didn't come up. Robbie Davidson, Robbie Knievel, Robbie Amel, Margot Robbie, Robbie Williams, Robin Williams. There is no Robbie Fowler. Right, Robbie Fowler, you're going on the list, sweetheart. Any more gates? No, we're done. I'll take the 3. 1, save image. 2, save image. The whole point of studying this skeleton agenda is to lead you to these liars, which it does. It leads you to the liars, but it should also conclude all answers that there is a creator, there is a God, because these people worship Satan. You don't believe in either God or Satan, Satan wins. I saw a thing, a meme, and he said, there's a man sat on the fence, God's on one side, devil's on the other. God said, choose one. And the man said, you gave me free will, I don't want to choose either of you. I'll just sit here on this fence. And then the devil grabs him and pulls him off the fence. And he says, God, why did you let him take me? He said, I didn't put the fence up. I didn't put the fence up. Of course he didn't. God's the one that sets you free. He don't enclose you. If there are gates, pearly gates to heaven, they're open. They're not closed. They're open wide. Robbie Fowler. I need your face, Robbie, and we're done. Your husband's knees. I don't want that. I do want that one. That's a perfect mint. It's wrong angle, but it's beautiful. And then 1 face shot, Robbie. 1 decent. In fact, I want to do you and her. You and him. No, I won't. I'll take just that face, Robbie. Oh, no, I like that one. Look at the missing jawline. Look, oh, where is it? Sloping jawline, pointed chin. Soft, round, subcutaneous layers of fat. Beautiful eyelashes yet again, Robbie Fowler. There you go, there's Robbie Fowler. What was the other name? I just saw a name come up. Someone picked someone. What was it? Steven Gerrard. 2 first names. Let's do Steven Gerrard. My brother's favourite footballer back in the day was Gerrard. There she is. There's Stephanie Gerrard. So one beautiful eyelashes. Look, straight away the beautiful eyelashes is what I notice about these FTMs constantly. Steven Gerrard fails forensics. It's a woman. Straight away, close set eyes, high set ears, tiny mouth, deep philtrum, no brow bone, no jawline showing, look. I'd expect bone work. I get it in the wife, look at the bone work in the wife showing. But not here, I've got this sloping triangle shaped pointed face. I've got a square jaw on Abby. Is it Abby? I can't remember who this is. It's someone real famous, isn't it? Some model from England. Thankfully, I didn't jack off to him because I want into footballers and the wags. Let's go back. Steven Gerrard I've definitely already done anyway. But there you go. Steven Gerrard's face. Skull checked, right? I did close the eyes. Yeah, we did it. Let's go straight to the gates for Steven Gerrard. And he's game over right there. Game over. 1 foot in front of the other. Steven Gerrard is a girl. Is that the same picture? That's the same picture. Broken leg right there. Look at the broken leg. And that's the wife in the background with the broad shoulders, the big male hand. Look at the knuckles. Why can I see the knuckles from 50 feet away? Oh, because it's a bloke. The straight legs of a man, the crooked, broken legs of a woman. Zigzag, flamingo foot. Learn these differences. And there it is. Steven Gerrard is biologically a woman. The truth is in plain sight. Yes, it is, Ryan. It's in plain sight. You cannot stop these proofs. These truths, should I say. You cannot stop them. It's the Holy Spirit washing over the world. For those with eyes that see and ears that listen, that is. The world is an ignorant place, arrogant place. Satan's done his best to ruin everyone in it. But God's got the final say. God is the Almighty, not Satan. Satan had to trick us and deceive us to rule over us and make us worship him in fakeness. My brother who worships this woman in fakeness is dealing his time to Satan's minions. And that is what offends God. That he gave you a brain to think for yourself. You know what women walk like, but yeah. No, because his name's Stephen and he's got a deep voice and he's got no breast, you assume that it is a boy. It's not a boy, it's a girl, proven by the way she walks. Men don't create diamonds when they walk. And on the beach, I think I've got, is it mastectomy? I don't know if it's this one I got the mastectomy scars on. Let's have a quick look. On the beach, the body, it's all wrong, right? It does. Why has he got the body of a 50-year-old bloke when he's in his 20s or whatever it is? The proportions are wrong. Once you see them, there's no meat on it. This is a pair of butchered breasts. Right here, look at the scalpel damage here. I'm going to do Bruce Lee as well and show you what Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee was the first one I saw, and I saw this. I saw the scarring here, where a doctor had broken the breasts hang together here, the join up in the middle, the muscle meets, and they have to come in and snip it all to shape it like a peck, take all the glands and mammary out, and then shape it like muscle. But as you've seen the other day, I showed you when they slap the chests and stuff, they create lines like nobody's ever seen. There you go, Stephen Gerrard, another one. Who else is famous? Ian Rush we did the other day. Let's just do Ian Rush real quick though, because he is one of the big ones. Ian Rush. Again, straight away. Paul Weller, I see Paul Weller's face. Widest in the hairline. Beautiful, soft, close to eyes. I'm seeing Damon Hill, the race car driver as well. Because they all look alike. Because they've all got small triangles with soft, beautiful eyes. My mum used to call it Jesus eyes from that film, Jesus of Nazareth, with the English actor, I can't remember his name, but he had those bright blue piercing eyes. My mum used to comment on it, and I didn't. It's because you're looking at a woman that those eyes pierce you a bit. Men have proper steely eyes that pierce, but these ones, because the bright blue. Paul Newman had them. It's quite a few actors and stars get them, and it's quite a striking look that the eyes give. It's because of the estrogen. Ian Rush's face is upside down, egghead, right? Walking. We did this one the other day, but I'm just going to briefly. There you go. Ian Rush in diamond. There was only a couple of gates for Ian Rush, wasn't there? But I did finish the meme. Can't see it. Straight legs, knees together, bony ass knees. There's it. There's one of them. Inline footfall. Diamond from the back. In fact, let me just go there and put Ian Rush in. Ian Rush. See what I've got. There it is. I got 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 gates. Ian Rush is a girl. Let's do another one. We're going back in time, of course. John Barnes. Let's do John Barnes, the rapper. She actually did rap that song all right, didn't she? Again, the upside down egghead, flat forehead, soft eyes, look, tiny dentures, the triangle shaped lower jawline of a woman. John Barnes. Let me just check my back file. I'm sure I've got John Barnes. Barnes. Oh, Barnes. I should find it. Baines, not Baines. Barnes. You missed the R, Peter. Barnes. There we go. John Barnes. What is that? Oh, FTM bodybuilder. My bad. Both eggheads. Wow, he looks like Denzel Washington there. Look how small that face is. Look at the egghead. Look how high up the ears are. It's all of them. Is that John Barnes? That's not John Barnes. Shut up. John Barnes passed away. It's a different John Barnes. I was going to say, if you're trying to tell me that's John Barnes and Michael Jackson, shut up. John Barnes walking. Definitely a girl. There's a nice one from the rear. Reverse flamingo foot with diamond. There's a forward flamingo foot. Oh, that's not him. Is that him? John Barnes on the right. It is. Beautiful diamond on both of them. Both women, look. Who's that with the mints? Might be Pele. I'm not sure who it is. Paul Ince. No, it's not Paul Ince either. John Barnes there from Flamingo. There we go. That's what I'm looking for right there. John Barnes, game over. Backfire. What are you telling me? Barnes, Wallace, Ben Barnes, Demore Barnes, Jimmy Barnes, John Barnes. Gotcha. John Barnes is already on the list. Let's do another one. John Barnes out the window. Another Liverpool player. George Best. We're going back in time. Not George Best. George Best was the best. No, it's a woman, mate. Very Oasis looking right here, look. Very. It's the soft eyes yet again. The small mouth, the pink lips. Women are super flexible and they've trained them to play football really well. People say, oh, how come the women aren't as good as the men then if it's actually men? They just don't let the men play as good as they should. That's why. You don't see the strength and the power on the female side that should be there. Right, George Best. Female face, right? Went for the bumhole in the chin look. There's a boy here with the big hand. It's some model in it. I can't remember his name. Look at those teeth. Who's got the bigger smile? Whose eyes are further apart? Who's got the bigger head look? Who's got more defined jawline? Who's got more fat? Remember, this is George Best in his prime. Prime footballer. Oh, he's Man United? Is he really? Oh, my bad. Well, yeah. Right, well, we'll add him anyway. George Best. Wrong team. We're just going to add him. We'll get rid of him. George Best. Give me another footballer. I can't remember any of them. But there you go. George Best, Flamingo. Have we got a full mince on this bitch? Is that George Best? I don't know. I have done George Best as well. I did all the best footballers. There's one. Inline foot. That's not him. That's Michael Parkinson. George Best from Diamonds again. And another one. There's an inliner. Wrong angle. Look at the size of those hips. Michael Owen, 2 first name. That's another good one. Real famous back in my brother's day. Michael Owen. When I used to live with Paul. Michael Owen was one of the big names. Again, the small face. He looks like Michael Ball. Flat forehead. Sharp A-lines. Close set features. Everything is close set. Really pretty face look. Very rounded looking eye socket. Michael Owen. Let's put him wife. Let's have a look at what his beast looks like. His honey monster. So what they do is they give the women growth hormones to grow them bigger than the men, and they block the men's growth hormones. They give them beta blockers, which blocks them from growing, keeping them small. You've got to do it pre-pubescent, so pre-puberty, to have the best effects, so that they don't mature. Stops them maturing, and has the best viable outcome for them passing. And I went to school with one who married a footballer, so you can't tell me they don't exist in the real world with us. They do. This one I went to school with, you know. If someone had said it was a bloke without showing me any of this, I'd said, you're an idiot. I went to school with her. I know she's a girl. She married a footballer called Jack. Yeah, well, the footballer's a woman. I'd have said, shut up. F off. Stop lying. I'd have got mad at him. We're done. Michael Owen's a woman. Look at that gait. Inline football. Who's this? I don't know. There's a manager or someone, some trainer look with a bald head. Full mince. Michael Owen, full mince. It's game over. Once you know the differences in a male and female gait and the distance in their eyes, never trust a man whose eyes are too close together. It's game over. Michael Owen, done. Jamie Carragher, JC code. Jamie Carragher, there you go. Another one. I've already done Jamie Carragher. Look at the flat forehead, the close set eyes. Very tall. Jamie Carragher's very tall. A very, very tall girl. But the face is too small, look. Even when you grow them 6 foot plus, the head becomes big. Dial M for Mongos, look, in the hairline, Widow's Peak. The head becomes longer, not wider. Like I said, when they tell you that they can turn this into that inside the womb, no, they can't, because I'd have a third skeleton. An unidentified one that you can't distinguish the differences in, because it's both. It's tosh in utero. They might be able to castrate a child that way, I'm not sure. But then if you castrate the boy, how does he get a vagina? It makes no sense to me. We're looking at Jamie Carragher. It reminds me of a TV star, I can't remember his name. Did Wheel of Fortune. John someone. Right, anyway. Jamie Carragher walking. He looks like Bez out of Happy Nundas there. And we're game over straight away, look. It's a woman. So we need a full straight on one. That's no good. That's a woman pretending to be a man there, look, trying to keep her legs straight. She can't though, because her feet give her away, look, they want to point outwards. Come on. You're not going to give me another one. Oh, there's one. And that's it. Game over, look. Full mince. There's another one. Full mince. And there's a straight-legged man, knees together, space between his feet. Look at the size of his head. And then she's got this long, narrow face. We're done. Jamie Carragher's a girl. Give me another one, quick. Jamie Redknapp. Well, it's Horace. Why not? It's another famous one. Married Louise Redknapp. Jamie Redknapp, number one, look, long face woman, looks like that. Look at those beautiful eyes. She looks like she's been crying. Bright eyes. Beautiful eyelashes. All day long, it's a woman. There's a boy. Tell me, which one of these has got a bigger face? Who's got the long face? Who's got the wide face? Who's widest below the eyes, look? Male cheekbones. And who's widest in the hairline? Female skull line. Once you can now look at the Adam's apple. Look how far over to the right that Adam's raisin implant is. Looks like Danny Dyer. It's game over. They just cannot handle the truth. They really can't. Again, the soft eyes. Danny Dyer, look. Jamie Redknapp married Louise Redknapp, the famous singer. He's a dude, Louise, that is Louise with him right there. Jamie Redknapp, where's my gates? That's not a gate, is it? He's actually tightrope walking there. Dang it. I was just going to say, look at that diamond. But it is still there nonetheless. Because it is a woman tightrope walking. But that is how a woman walks. She opens her knees like this, lot. Knees together, knees apart. That's what it looks like. Men's legs stay straighter with a foot hanging outwards a little bit. Women's are absolutely crooked. Z-line, we call it a flamingo foot. And the foot is obviously pointing right out. Jamie Redknapp, done. It's a woman. Did I get a full mince on Redknapp? I didn't, did I? I didn't find one. There it is. It doesn't take many pictures before you reach what you're looking for. Look, final destination. Alan Hansen, Son of Mancode. Alan, he became a TV pundit, right? Son of Mancode. Alan Hansen. Again, Clint Eastwood looking. Tiny teeth, soft eyes. Look how small this triangle is. Small, high set ears, vertical forehead, widest in hairline. It's an egg shape. And see the Joker smile, the triangle shape, look. Over and over, I'm going to point this out to you, and you will begin to recognise it. Walking, Alan Hansen. I don't know if I've got Hansen. I've got to check this one, because he's quite a famous pundit, isn't he? Hansen. Searching. Whilst it searches, we'll go to Gates. And that right there, look at the size of those hips. Game over. Female Bigfoot. What we got there. It's off to cock. But the husband shows himself, look, with straight legs. There's no Gates. That's why he won't be there. Alan Hansen is not going to be there. Let's put Street in real quickly. Yeah, he's got no Gates. Just those two that I just showed you. So it's not happening. Who is that? That's a big-headed dude right there. Oh, look at that hand. Look at the size of that finger. Meatball knuckles. It's Sue, what's his name, off Coronation Street. We're done. There's no gates. But look at the difference in these. Oh my gosh. Alan, what's his name? Alan Hansen from, what do you call it? From Coronation Street. We're done. Just there. Right, let's go back. What was the next one? Steve McManaman. Oh, now that is an old one. Old spaghetti arms. Steve McManaman, the way she ran. There's McManaman. 2 mans. Do you know who he looks like? He looks like Judge Reinhold from Beverly Hills Cop. You know the dopey copper? Wow, it really does look like that copper. Judge Reinhold. It's a woman. Look how close. Never trust a man whose eyes are this close set. McManaman. Let me have a look. Have I got Steve McManaman? Steve Mc. Should find it. Let it search. Whilst it does, I'm taking that as your 50-50. He ran with his elbows out. I used to call him spaghetti arms. There's another one who was famous for it as well. Kanchelskis for United. He ran like that as well. It's a woman's gait that does it. And right there, game over. Look at the female hips. Look at the crossed in legs. That's a woman. Steve McManaman. Let's get Gates from there. Walking. If I haven't done him. Keegan I've already done. Graham Souness. Wait. I've done Souness as well, I think. Right, Gates. Steve McManaman. Nope. That's a nice one from the rear. Look at the diamond in the legs. Female Bigfoot from the rear. And there he is with his elbows out. This is what we're talking about women running, elbows out. Look at the strange shape on that. Let's go back. 2 on McManaman. If I haven't already done him. What's the back file saying? It's not showing anything. I don't think I've done him. Give me some more Gates, Steve. Is he a manager? I hope he's a manager now. Get some Gates that way. Steve McManaman there. Is that Robbie Fowler? It is. Young Robbie Fowler. He looks like a manager now. Oh, I'll get better Gates on touchline. Let's go touchline real quick. I don't think I've got this one. Touchline. No. That's it. I've got 2 Gates, I think, for McManaman. We'll take them. Save image. Oh, hang on. I didn't check the back file. I don't think it's there, though. It's not. I knew I hadn't done it. Steve McManaman. 1, 2. I think I got 3 Gates, did I? Or is that the first one and the only one? Oh no, I got that running one. I got that one as well. Steve McManaman. Man, twice in her name. Son of Man Code. And we're done. He really does look like Judge Reinhold out of Beverly Hills Cop. Bruce Grobbelaar. Gotta do Bruce. The cheater. Bruce Grobbelaar accused of letting goals in. There he is. Bruce Grobbelaar. I've definitely done Grobbelaar. Look at that egghead. Look how small that face is. The tiny teeth. The rounded eyes. The arched eyebrows. Look how the eyebrows arch. Round, open eyes. High set ears. No jawline. Probably the most famous goalkeeper of his day was Grobbelaar. So, did some great saves, I got to admit. She was a good goalie. Looks a bit like Freddie Mercury, doesn't she? I want to... How old is she there? 19, bald as a coot. Let me just check the back file for Bruce. I'm sure I've got it. Bruce GR. That'll find it. Search. Whilst it searches, we're going to go after Bruce Grobbelaar's Gates. Again, the small egghead of a woman look. The small, short, sloping shoulders of a woman. It's a tall woman. These goalies are massive. Peter Schmeichel was huge for a woman. Scary ass. Battle axe. Space. Walking. Bruce Grobbelaar's got to go on this list. There she is. Yeah, the court pictures. I think that's where I got her Gates. There you go. Game over. Straight-legged husband on the right. Bruce with the legs akimbo. There's another one. There. Is that the same picture? No, it's a different one. But I'm sure I've got Bruce because I remember those court pictures. He does look a bit like Yul Brynner as well. Yeah. I'm seeing a copper as well. Tosh. Off The Bill. If anyone watched The Bill, you know who I'm on about. Tosh. He looks like Tosh Lines. Oh, what's that mean? What does that mean? Babylon, devil worship, get out of my face, you bunch of fake ass. Even the story of this one being a cheat isn't real. It was all set up and designed to have him lobbed out. Back file. There it is. Bruce. No, it's Bruce Greenwood. Why is Grobbelaar not coming up? He's not there. You're kidding me. I could have sworn I've done him. Let me just put Grob in there and see what happens. Grob. Actually find it. Right, there's hardly any pictures. What have I got? 2 gates. I swear I've done this person. The gates aren't very good either, are they? Oh, I should have put Steve McMahon on touchline. I forgot. Grobbelaar. Walk. I'll put walking street. It's going to show me them pictures again, isn't it? Because they're on the street. Very few pictures of Grobbelaar walking. Touchline. I don't think I'll see him on the touchline. I don't think he became a manager, did he? Let's have a look. Yeah, we're done. I've got 2 gates. That one. That's the best one as well. Woody Husband showing. The male gate. And that's a female Bigfoot. The knee is coming back in, look. And I think that's it for Bruce. It is. Let's get your face, Bruce. I don't like that one. I like that one. No, look at that egghead. I like it there. We can take that one. Easy to skull check. Easy. Save image. Bruce Grobbelaar. Kevin Keegan. Yeah, we've got to do Keegan. We've got to add Keegan into this mix. I have done Kevin. I've done 2 Kevin Keegans. And I've done his son, Michelle. Because he was a Love Island guest. I couldn't believe it when I realised that Big Brother, Love Island, and all the rest of them were also inverted. There you go. Arms hanging out a Kimbo lot. Full mints. Kevin Keegan. Probably my dad's favourite footballer in the day. He always ranted on about Keegan. And George Best. He ranted on about both of them. I can't stand football. Never liked it. I've got to admit. Kevin Keegan now, crow's feet, rounded eyes, it's a small triangle, too much skin up top, look, high set ears. There she is in her heyday, with the small face, the sloping jawline, the small dentures, look, the soft eyes of a woman. It's just a woman on testosterone. Once you can see past what they fooled you with, just the triangle alone will give them away. Kevin Keegan walking. Keegan in the middle. Is that you, Keegan? There. Ooh, female. Look at that. He looks like a grandma. Arms akimbo lot. Fat hips. Big ass. Man, she's had a few babies by then, hasn't she? Look at the arm akimbo. Dainty. Away from the body like a woman. There's a Keegan gate. Both of them were in line nearly. Keegan. Keegan, done. Kenny Dalglish there. Both of them are mincing. Look at the size of their hips. I just seen another one. Where was it? It was all in red. Maybe not. Oh my gosh. Are you taking the piss? That is how women stand. Getting on the arch of a woman. Charlie Chaplin walked that way because Charlie Chaplin was a girl. Kevin Keegan's a girl. This is them mocking you. That you can't tell what a woman's bowed legs look like. Keegan. We got another full mince. Look at that egghead. That's Pele. Pele's egghead, look. Keegan had further apart eyes, look, than the Brazilian. But according to Skull and Gatettes, African skulls, the women are bigger than the Caucasian. It just goes to show you regional variations. You still get small-faced African women. You can get quite large-faced Caucasian white women. But it doesn't make them men. Let's go back. Michelle Keegan. Look at Michelle Keegan's wife. Look at the pear-shaped hips. Crossed legs. It's all of them, and it always has been. Right, one more. Graham Souness. And that'll be Liverpool in the mix. It's all of them. You could ask me for all the players, but just in this handful of players that I've given you through the last 30, 40 years of football, I should tell you, it's been this way since the beginning. Graham Souness, they make them grow these, women get these really thick moustaches because they've got a longer top lip. Do you know who that reminds me of? Do you know who I'm seeing there? I'm seeing Ray Comfort, the pastor, the preacher, the Australian woman. I'm seeing Ray Comfort. Graham Souness, another one of the most famous footballers about Liverpool. Widest in the hairline, look, dial M for Masons is there. Small teeth, high set ears. He's got a brow bone implant by the look of it. But look at the short, narrow shoulders of a woman. Look at the way she holds the ball. Look how wide her shorts are. Graham Souness walking. Search then. Bruce Grobbelaar wasn't there. I could have sworn I've done Bruce Grobbelaar. It might be in the back file. Oh my gosh, I've seen more meat on a sparrow's knee. I'm taking that picture. I've seen more meat on a sparrow's kneecap. This is what happens when you take a woman's breasts away. They try to swing back underneath the armpits like spaniel's ears. Right there, Graham Souness. Inline footfall with the big hips. Look at the one in the background. Look at her. She's in full mince. Graham's not quite there, but all footballers walk like this because they're all women. Unless you're looking at the women's division leagues, then you're looking at men. But it doesn't matter how many of these names you give me. I'm going to find the same ratio. They've got close set eyes, high set ears, small teeth, and they walk like women because they are women. It's forensically provable in a courtroom. That's why Graham Souness and the whole of Liverpool for the last 50 years will not take me to court, because I'll have you just on your arms akimbo, your big chicken. Look at the size of that rised up bottom there. Papa got a sweet tooth tonight, Graham. We're done. Liverpool. Let's edit that one out. Oh, that was a big one. How long was we going there? About half an hour. We was going ages. How far back can I go? I can go pretty far back, I think. Robbie Fowler there. Ricky Martin there. Cressida Dick there. Google. 45 minutes that took, but I did do about 6, 7, I don't know. How many did I do? I did quite a few of them, didn't I? Liverpool FC. Liverpool FC. For Paul. You div. Create. We're done. Right. Bink. Let's come back. Garou. Canadian singer. Yeah, it's not coming up. Garou, I've spent it right. It's not even going to happen if it can't even find this person. Garou, there we go. Images. We're done. On the 5 head alone, widest in the hairline, small, high set ears. He looks like Thingy Cooper. Bradley Cooper. I can see Bradley Cooper's face because the face is pushed down. When looking at the human skeleton, or skull should I say, the woman's face is pushed down and squashed inward. That's what gives her that fine, beautiful, narrow triangle that makes you absolutely gorgeous, ladies. But when you add testosterone to it, testosterone thickens the skull. That what we call a 5 head becomes the 5 head because of testosterone, nothing more. Sloping jawline, pointed chin, high set ears. That's a woman. Final answer. I'm just going to check the back file before I go through with this. Garou. Searching. Whilst it searches, we're going to go for Gates. Is that the boyfriend? Let's have a quick look at him. Oh, we're done. That's a long square jaw you've got there. How come he's got a small face and you've got a big one? Reminds me of Robbie Williams and his meathead husband. and we're out of pictures. No gates. Walking. The winner takes it all. And we're done. Oh, might be one there. I don't know if that's him. Slight. Oh, there's another one. If that's him. And if that's him, that's perfect. Oh, you're lucky. Right. We'll take that one. One. Oh, hang on. I didn't check the back file. Guru. Still working on it. I don't think he's there. We'll take these pictures. What's the matter? Save images. 1, 2. That was fast, wasn't it? 60 seconds. 2 minutes. 2-minute video. And there, 5-head. I don't want that picture as your 50-50. I like that one though. Oh, it's a bit big actually. Let's go back. No, don't take me there. I don't know where you're taking me. Get off! Right. I hate when it takes me to places. It reminds me of Superman. What did I call him? Carambo. Not Carambo. What did Cavill? Henry Cavill. I want that picture, but it's too big. I'll take that one then as your 50-50. I'm seeing Steve, what's his name, out of Coronation Street. And we're done. Next. Oh, let's click that. Oh, I didn't edit it. Guru. Let me add Guru to the list. That was quick. What was it? 1 minute 20. There we go. Oh, actually, that's me talking about his head. Who's that? Oh, it's them. Let's get rid of that. There we go. No. Yes. Edit. Guru. Guru. Singer. Done. Next. Beyonce. Beyonce. Really easy. Simple. Look at that golf ball marker there. Neck. You got me kidding me. Next. Beyonce is a dude. Perfectly flat clavicles. Not the biggest hole there, but not like we just saw then. I think they photoshopped some of these pictures as well. A lot of them. To hide these markers from you. Beyonce. Rectangle shaped eyes. Look, they're not rounded. They're not open. They've shaved it down, but it's still bulking out at the corners. Look. They've tried to arch the eyebrows, look, but it doesn't work. They reposition everything. Noses, lips, ears. All in a bid to make you believe that this is a woman. Clues in the name. Bae. When girls ask their boyfriends, they say, Bae. Bae, will you pass me that, Bae? Bae means boy. Right? So, boy wants hey. Boy wants a. And Jay-Z's obviously the girl. Is that Beyonce's mother? Father? Look at the width on those cheekbones. Look at that blockhead. And of course, Beyonce's had much more surgeries than father, obviously. You can see the difference. The feminization of the chin is a big difference compared to that huge, massive belter of a jawline right there. Of course, Beyonce's already on the list. Let me just double check it. See if it needs an update, because it will be an old one. Beyonce. Oh, Beyonce. Who's that? Malu! Malu! Marlo! Who's that? Who's that? Who's that, Marlo? Who's that? Right, Beyonce, Gates, walking.
Right.
Hello, mate. Where you been, Nana's?
No. Having a little fire, so...
How's your eyes?
Area, so.
Oh, your eyes looking a little bit better.
Yeah, they're lighter, but I can see, just not as well as I used to.
Yeah, well, they better sort themselves out.
Yeah, well, I'm suing them, so... I'm in and out of solicitor calls and all that. They're handling the case. I don't think I have to go into court, I think they do it all and then I
Yeah,
just
like
on it.
Monday, yeah.
So,
Lay it on thick.
yeah.
Right, so, where are we? Beyonce. We're looking at Beyonce. There's your gait. Straight legs, knees together, space between the feet. It's a man. That's a man pretending to be a woman there. Look at the straightness of these legs. No Q line, no diamond, no feet pointing outwards. Beyonce is definitely a dude, and you can prove it by looking at Jay-Z's gait. Look at Jay-Z's gait. There's another one there. 4. That's almost a stair fail. It's a shame it didn't bring the next one. And again, Jay-Z, 1 foot in front of the other look. Beyonce with a space and the demon faces in the knees. Every single one of these so-called celebrities are connected to Satan. They praise Satan, they worship Satan, and you worship them. Power goes where energy flows. And again, Jay-Z's female gate versus Beyonce's male gate. Hey, you just touched me with your willy on me foot. The dog, not Raish. You people are thinking, "Oh, you're laughing, Raish." Right, okay. There you go. Jay-Z's a woman. Beyonce's a dude. In fact, Jay-Z walking because he's easier to capture because of the female gait. Jay-Z in full female gait look there.
Do you recognise where that is? Can't tell what that is.
That's
That'll be coming from the old orchard towards here. Don't know if that's the back of.
I don't know. It's a
Franklin
football
or what?
pitch. I think that's that company's football pitch. Ciba Geigy, is it, or something? I don't know. Right, there you go. Jay-Z. It only takes a few pictures. Look, it's game over. Inline footfall. Where's Jay-Z on the beach? Add to your search. Jay-Z beach. I think it was Bevy that first showed me this picture. Why? What is going on here? Why is it doing this? What has happened there? Where's my picture search gone? Jay-Z walking. Oh, that's why it's not right. There you go. And it's game over once you start looking. Look at them legs! All day long, till the cows come home, we're looking at a woman with a pink hat on her head. And once you can see it, the way a woman... Look at that diamond there. Look at this. This is a big FTM. There's another FTM. There's another FTM. They're all FTMs, look. Beyonce in the middle of them all. All the bodyguards, look, are women. Just by the way they walk, you can tell. Where's that beach photo? Jay-Z beach.
Yes. Right. I'm off. I'll be back here. 55 for a bit anyway, so
Where are you going? Where are you going?
Woods.
Oh, okay.
See you later, bud.
Alright.
See you later.
Have fun.
Will do. Oh, you smelly bugger.
Oh, is he
See you
farting?
later.
Great.
Tramp. I'll be back soon.
If I can find it, folks. It's not there. Go ahead. This way. Jay-Z. Jay-Z. If it'll come up. There's my Jay-Z meme, look. The close set eyes, rounded of a woman, egg-shaped face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 female gates, including that one we saw. But it's not the pic I was looking for, though. Right, we're done. Jay-Z, Beyonce, they're all inverted, but there's your investigation on Jay-Z. Let me get rid of that. Let me just edit that out. How long was that? That wasn't very long, was it? 10 minutes? Not even that. 8 minutes. Beyonce. Create. Done. Next. Images. There we go. Callum Scott. 2 first names. Callum Scott. Callum Scott Howells. Is that the right person or is it Callum Scott? No, it's someone else. Callum Scott. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. This person. Callum Scott. English singer-songwriter. Have I done him? I'm just going to put Callum in the back. Is that Callum? Callum. There you go. Search. Oh, whilst that searches, we'll go to Callum Scott. 2 first names. Images. Straight away I see very soft eyes. High set ears. Is that him there? Short arms. Pudgy knees, look. No demon faces, just pudgy knees. Is that the boyfriend? Let's have a look at him. Oh, we're done. We're definitely done. Who's got the bigger, wider cheekbones, look? The bigger head. The bigger face is there because that face fills this skull. This face does not fill that skull. Do you see what we're looking at here? The bigger face, the bigger triangle is there because it's only got a little bit of short of a forehead, look. This one's got a big, tall forehead, which belongs to the female skull. It pushes the face downward. And this face is being pushed downward. This one is not, look. It's a shorter forehead. There's the boyfriend. Is that his sister? They've got to be. They've both got tiny teeth. They've both got closer eyes and they've both got foreheads. Pair of women. Bearded women, look. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a woman.
Was there or wasn't there a woman? Fuzzy Wuzzy was a woman?
They love to tell you in the movies. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a woman. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a woman. We'll go back. Callum Scott, what's the back file saying? Nothing. I haven't got a single Callum in the back file. Really? Oh, I was afraid I ain't got Callum Best. Right. Callum Scott, we're going to add you to this list. I like that as your 50-50. Yeah, that'll do. Close set, beautiful eyes. Small. Look how high up those ears are. My ears come down to my top lip. If I put earrings in, it would hang down here somewhere. I'll take that, actually. I like that one, closer 50-50. We'll go with that one. And then we'll go gate shopping, if there are any. Is he a new singer? I've never heard of this person, I've got to admit. Oh, no, he's on stage. Nothing there. Walking. And this is how you investigate, right? Once you learn the markers, this is how you investigate people. It takes seconds. Split seconds. Shouldn't take you longer than a few minutes to realise for yourself what's going on in this world. Once you've trained yourself, that is. Tightrope walking. You can blame it on having the baby, but it's not. It's a woman walking. There, that's what I'm looking for. Look at those hips. Inline footfall. I know she's dancing, but I don't care. There's another one there with diamond, look. Big hips again. There's one there in the street from Flamingo. Unless that's him. Hair, whichever, I don't care. Is that the Humber Bridge? That's the Humber Bridge. Oh, he's from near me. Is he from near me? He must be from near me. Why has he got the Humber Bridge there? That's only like 15 miles away from me. Brit Awards. Oh, look. Oh, look. What do you think she's trying to tell us there? It's like the pastor that we just saw at the start of the show. The priest wearing those colours. It's all a joke. It's an insult to you, your intelligence. They're not mocking God. God can't be mocked. That's what makes me laugh when they say, oh, they're mocking God. God can't be mocked. God is above and beyond your mockery of mortal man. Got to be kidding me. Where are we? Dink. Walking. Street. Right there. Who are we looking at? Callum Scott. There's no more gates. Standing, brick wall. Oh, is that a stair fail? It is, but it's going up him, I think. Dang it, I don't know if that's him there. Oh, that's him. Callum Scott, editorial. No, unless that's him. Oh no, it's this one. Is that him? No, that's not him. That is. None of them are mincing. What is that? Oh, silk suit. Whatever possessed you to buy that. Let's go back again. Callum Scott has got no gate. Oh, unless that's him. It is, but it's a different Callum Scott. It's not the same Callum Scott. He's a golfer. Callum Scott, the singer. How many gates did I get? I don't think I got any, did I? Maybe a flamingo foot. I got, that is street. Oh, good. I've got 1. It's not very good. 2. It's not very good because it's dancing. I like the hips there though. 3. And then 4. Oh, go on then. We'll take them. We can take them. They'll do. Callum Scott, singer. Save image. He's from Hull, is he really? It just goes show 15 miles away from me. They made another one famous. Like. What it does is it makes people in my region believe that they can become famous too. They can marry a footballer like Amanda did. Live in £1 million house. No, you only get that for lying to mankind. Save image. Callum Scott, singer. It's a woman. Final answer. Let me edit that picture out. The video, sorry. Ian Rush, Callum Scott. There you go. 4 minutes. That was fast. Callum Scott. Singer. Create. Right, come back. Let's do another one. James Arthur, 2 first names, yeah. Tina Turner. Turn her. To turn hair. Tina Turner. Turn him into a hair. It's still a shim regardless. Tina Turner, obviously a man. Wide set. Look at the size of that triangle. Remember, the forehead stops here. The face fills the skull look. Main markers. Big place for a golf ball, meatball to go. Thick mastoid. Thick clavicles. Strong neck. Square jawline. Low set ears in line with the lips. Far apart eyes. They've shaved it all down to stop the rectangular looking bit, but they're still rectangular shaped eyes. It's definitely a man, right? There's no doubts in your mind, surely. There's a picture of him on stage. Tina Turner's Ding Dong. Let me have a quick look. See if we can find his penis for you. Tina Turner. See if it comes up. Gold. Is it in gold? I'm thinking. Is that it? Is that the penis shot? No, that's as above, so below. Tina Turner versus Diana. So, when observing the male and female gaits... Oh, we can't play that. Straight legs needs to go long arms like Princess Diana. Picture in picture. No, that won't work. So we'll have to go with that size. No, shush. Straight legs needs to go a space between the feet. Look. Princess Diana. A man pretending to be a woman. Tina Turner. And oh, is that Tina Turner? No, that's Diana. Exactly the same gait. Houston, we have a problem. It's not the penis picture. Where's the penis picture? Jackie Onassis versus Hailey Bieber, straight-legged man. Vladimir Putin. That's not the dick shot. That's not the dick shot. I'll know when I see it. What's love got to do? Got to do with it. What's love but a second-hand emotion? It's not coming up. Tina Turner. Call me. No, right, we're done. Back to here. Tina Turner, it's a man, final answer. There's no way you cannot see this. Walking, I've definitely done Tina Turner. It doesn't need a mean. And there you go. There's your, oh, he's jumping now. Straight legs. There. Straight legs, needs to have a space between his feet. And there it is. Men don't create diamonds. They do not look like flamingos when walking. That's a woman, and there's your straight-legged man. That's what a soldier, what March is like, and that's what Tina Turner is. A big man with big teeth, and his wife with a 5 head, widest in the hairline, walks like a girl. I really wanted to show you that picture of Tina Turner's dick. In fact, his balls look like they're knocking into his pants there. It looks like Michelle Obama dancing. There. I would just like to point out Tina Turner has got the longest vine swinging arm. Look how small this woman is. There's another woman here, look, that's an FTM as well. I think they send flash mobs of flip-flops into the crowds with them, so that when you look at the gates, the men have got the wrong gates and the women have got the wrong gates, but it looks right here because all the women match and all the men match. Small skeletons, big skeletons, long arms, short arms. Everything's reversed in this world. Tina Turner has got a big pair of balls, I'm telling you now. It explains the voice, doesn't it? Like Britney Spears. Oh, baby. Like Miley Cyrus.
Hear me.
No, that's Hercules.
Anyways.
Oh, that dog's face.
The journey is usually the part that you remember anyways.
It's in the voices. Tina sings like a man. They call it Nutbush City Limits. Tina Turner has got nuts in his bush. The Nutbush City Limits. Nutbush City Limits. I'm telling you now. Tina Turner's a bloke. That's a woman, whoever that is. Egghead look. Close set. Rounded eyes look. High set ears. Pink lips. 5 head. Absolute chromodomium. But we're done. As if I couldn't find that picture of Tina Turner's Willie. He's in a gold dress. And he's on stage. And someone's down like this taking a picture up. In fact, that might be the very dress picture that we're looking for. Something like that. He was in a gold dress. And his Willie kept popping out. It sounds cutting out. Oh, it's me being too loud. I think the microphone might be a bit close. Let me just move it a little bit away. There you go. I moved it away a bit. It shouldn't trigger as easily. Right, Tina Turner. We're looking for Tina Turner is Willie, but I can't find it. I know it if I see it. Look at that bitch mincing there. This pimp. These 2 pimps are women. And the 2 hostitutes are blokes, lot. We live in a backwards, flipped up, upside down world. Ike Turner is the one. Oh, that's who that is. It's Ike Turner. I didn't even recognise it. That other picture was Ike Turner. Tina's long arms, thick, muscly arms, no boobs, massive teeth, male digit ratio. It's a dude. Final answer. Tina Turner is a man. Ike Turner. Let's put Ike Turner in there quickly. And put walking Ike. Because there should be some mincing pictures of Ike. I know there are. Partial. Ooh, full mince. Game over. That's not Tina, is it? Is that Tina? Oh, it is Tina. And there you go. Inline footfall. Feet going out towards 8 o'clock and 4 o'clock. Woman. Bigger skeleton. Who's bigger? How is it possible Tina Turner's got a bigger skeleton wearing his MK Ultra sex kitten programming? And again with skull and gator, it's talking about African skulls. Tell me, can you see the long face of a woman there with a big 5 head? Yes. Can you see the wide face of a man just there? Regional variations. Doesn't change the ratios of their skulls. I'm seeing Snoop Doggy Dogg. I'm seeing all of them. But there you go. Ike Turner, Tina Turner. One for the barrel. Let me put Tina Turner on the list. Turn her. You get it yet? Callum Scott, get off my screen. There he is. Tina Turner. Tina Turner. Post. What was that? 7 minutes. Okay. Tina Turner. Done. Next. Get off. Let me see that screen. There we go. David Toms. David Toms. Golfer. There we go. I don't know if I've done this one. You've got me here. Let me put Toms in the back file. I don't think I have, you know. I think I'd remember 2 first names. I think I'd remember doing David Toms. Toms, searching. Images. He's a golfer, so he should have gates. We're done straight away. 5 widest in the hairline. Look how wide it is. It's supposed to be widest in the cheeks. But when we go through any of these golfers, we're going to see the same problem. The widest in the hairline, not in the cheeks. They've got these funny looking eyes. They've got these tiny little ears. They've got these small dentures, and they're lacking Adam's apples. Let's go back one. I quite like that as your face. Mitch Lowe. Again, Adam's raisin implant. Off to one side, look. Off to one side. We're looking at... What's his name? David Toms, 2 first names. I want a full face picture, really, David. I will take that one if you've got the gates. Right, golfer. He should have gates because he walks everywhere. Let's have a look. There's one, but it's not very good. From Flamingo. That one's better, but I can't see it. I'll keep that one just for now. Uh-oh, Houston. I'm not even getting any walking pictures. How could a golfer not have any gates? Ooh, he's a big fellow on the end, isn't he, that one? Oh, look at them lips. Let's go back again. David Toms. No gates. Oh, it looks like we might be leaving. Walking. Oh no, we got you right there. Full mints, game over. From Flamingo there. Who's that? Look in the background. Look at that mincer in the background. One of the umpires of golf. Look, it's all of them. Look at the hips on the golf caddy. The arms swinging away. Look, in front and away. Flossing. Put a towel between those hands. And this one's dancing like in Fortnite. That's no good to me. Female Bigfoot. I've got you on that full mint, so anyway, I don't care. Back file, let me just check. Tom's. No, it's not there. Let's come back again. Who's that? It's a different Dave Toms, but there's a problem in that case. Just saying. There's Tom's again from Full Mints. We're done. Oh, there's a nice one. We'll take that one as well. Save images. 1, 2, 3. I think that's it. I don't think there was another one, was there? Don't stand so close to me. I don't like it. Let's go back. I'll take your face and we're out of here. David Toms, famous golfer, fails forensics. All golfers are women. Going right back in time. Let me get rid of that. Let me go to this. Let me edit the video. That was quick. There was only a few gates though, weren't there? David Toms. David Toms. Right, done it. Next. I saw another name. What was it? Where was it? No. Joanna Lumley. I've definitely done Joanna Lumley. Joanna Lumley. I don't need to check it because I know it's been done. Patchy. Perfect. Look at those teeth. It's a horsey face. Images. In his day, this one got so much publicity as a model. It was in Sapphire and Steel there. My dad used to fancy him in that show. Joanna Lumley on being the height of fashion. Look at the straight legs, the bony knees, the broad shoulders, the big, long, mounted head. Look how wide those cheekbones are. Life hasn't been very kind to him lately. It's a girl with a gun. Look at those meatball knuckles. This is an analogy of MTF. A girl with a gun, meaning he's got a penis. A girl with a gun between his legs. Obviously, the teeth are a dead giveaway on Lumley. So are the cheekbones. Look how wide those cheekbones are. Look how deep set the eyes are. Joanna Lumley. Failing Forensics. Sapphire and Steel. Let's take the horse face from the top. I think that one will do me. Take that as your face. Let's go gate shopping with Lumley. Walking. There you go, game over. Actually, let me just check the back file. Make sure I have done Lumley. Lumley. Oh, wait, it goes. Let it search. There's one. Male gate. Female. Boris Johnson. Mincing, look. Female there as well, look. There's your broken leg, your flamingo foot. But you don't get it on a man. That's another one. I don't like it. That one's another one, though. 2. Big legs, big feet. There's a 3. There's a 4. One more puts you in a crapper. 5. Game over. It's a man all day long with big, massive, long arms. Backfire. What are you saying? Lumley. There it is. Already been done. Joanna Lumley. Get off my screen. Edit Joanna Lumley for the videos. That was fast. That was fast. There. Joanna Lumley. Joanna Lumley. And we can paste. Done. Next. I saw another name. Where was it? Yannick Dejalo. Yannick Dejalo. Yannick Dejalo. That's a small skull. Images. Yannick Dejalo. Is that real? Is that a game? That's real. Oh my gosh. It's a small face. It's an egg-shaped head. Look how my head is not shaped. Look at those shoulders. Can you see it yet? It looks like someone stuck an head on a bar of Toblerone. A game over. It's a woman. All footballers are women. But that picture there tells me all I know. Is that a gate? It is a gate. Full mince with diamond. Game over, man. Or should I say woman. And they literally love to get the tits out. They do. They love showing you them. They love to get them out and show you the boobs. They do it all the time. It's called Duping Delight. Is that your boyfriend? Why's your boyfriend got wider eyes than you? Why you got beautiful eyelashes? Why's your boyfriend got wider eyes than you? Let's go back. Same here, look. Why's your boyfriend he looks like Zoe Ball. Look at the width. Look at the width on those cheeks. Nothing here, look. Small, high set ears. Small, low set ears. In line with the lips, look. Mounted up high, well into the nose line. Who's got the bigger head? Well, remember, there are only 2 skeletons in the world. It doesn't matter whether you're African, Chinese, Belgian, Canadian. It doesn't matter where you come from. The male's got the bigger face. Right? There you go. Males have got bigger faces. Game over. Thanks for playing CSI with us. Yannick Dejolo. Failing Forensics. Absolute fail. Actually, I quite like that. I'm going to take that. I'm going to skull check you both. I need gates. We've got one. I need 4 more. Oh, what was that? Oh, it was just a big face. That's what I saw. Bigger teeth on the left. Wider eyes on the left. Bigger head on the left. Wider face on the left. Life hasn't been very kind to me lately. Walking. I've got that one. We're going to need 4 more. What we got there? I got From Flamingo. It's not perfect. Neither's that one. What have we got another one off that? No. Let's go back. From there. Yannick Dejolo. No good to me. That's nice. In line. We'll take that one. What's this one? Sweet baby Jesus. Look at the size of that fella there. Little woman, look. Massive fella. There's a big woman there as well. She's got a big head, hasn't she, that one? Diamond in her legs, look. Diamond in his legs. Not here, though. Trying to walk like a woman, but they don't pull it off. They never do. There's a nice flamingo there as well. Two flamingos, look. Straight-legged man, knees together. Knees apart, look. Knees together. Always watch the knees. Rule number 1. I can't teach you this strongly enough. Rule number 1 is to watch the knees. Separation, woman. Together, a man. There's a nice one right there. Yannick Dijolo. We're out of pictures. Let's take these and we're out of here. No, that's Marcel Dijalo. That's not him. That's another mincer. It's the wrong Dijalo. We'll take what we've got. Save images. Juliana Abreu. Juliana's a big fella. And we'll skull check the pair here. Because I know which skull's going where. I can just see it. I don't need the skulls. I can just see it. Right, we're done. What's his name? Yannick Dijolo. Let me take that name. Copy. Come over to editing. Edit the video. Let's go back. How quick was this one? It's 5 minutes again. Yannick Dijolo. Paste. Search. Away it goes. Next. Bink. Ray Wiley Hubbard. Ray Wiley Hubbard. Ray Wiley Hubbard. American singer-songwriter. So look then. Oh, I thought I was out of pictures then. I was going to say that's that over. You know what I'm looking for? Gates. We're out of pictures. I don't think this one's going to happen. Oh, look though. We can't even get John Lennon glasses. We're done. The eyes are too close together. Given away by the glasses she's wearing. He looks a bit like Willie Nelson, doesn't he? But is that him there? It is. The eyes are too close together. I can't even get a face shot. Let me put walking in first. Walking. No, but it stands like a woman. Look, diamond showing. That's not walking either. Oh, we're done. This one's over and done with. It's not happening. Yeah, we're out of pictures. Let's go back. There isn't even a face for me to check. Let me put face in. Face. Face. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't press search. 1 second. Search. I can't even see his face to give it a skull check. The glasses tell me it's a woman now. It's covered up all the time. Oh, there's one without glasses, is it? There. As if it won't show me that picture in full. It's a woman, final answer. There's no gates, there's nothing, it's not happening. Next. Farrah Fawcett. Farrah Fawcett. I've already done this one, I don't need to do the check. Touted as Charlie's Angels. Touted as one of the sex symbols of America in the 60s and 70s. Wide eyes, thick brow bone look. Widest just below the eyes, square jawline, Adam's apple, and a big set of teeth. I think I got a picture of Farrah's dick somewhere as well in a leotard. Can't remember. Yeah, something like this. Look at the neck on that. Game over. Touted as a 10 out of 10. Sexiest woman alive. Is that Farrah Fawcett? That doesn't look like Farrah Fawcett. Oh, it's when he's older. The double-pronged Adam's apple should give it away. Look at that ripple. Looks like a number 8 in the neck, right? It does. Farrah Fawcett and the Charlie's Angels. Well, Charlie was the girl. The Angels were boys. None of them are angels. They're all liars. They're all devils. They're not Angels. Charlie's Devils, they should have called the show. Doing the old prayer look. There's a picture of Farrah Fawcett walking down the street in the 60s, and it's so obvious it's a man. I can't believe no one noticed. But there they are. 3 dudes with massive long-armed meatball knuckles on Farrah. And they've all got long arms. They've all got long bodies, look. Wide shoulders. And they've definitely got big feet. Farrah Fawcett's a man, final answer. The cheekbones just got bigger and bigger. The Adam's apple kept getting stronger and stronger. And that's the wife there. With the long face, the pink lips, the smaller smile. Tell me. Oh, it's Steve Austin, the $6 million man. Tell me, which one of them's got the bigger mouth? Answers are on a postcard, mate. To 0800 Dapey, 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 Dape. So many natural girls starve themselves to look like Farrah Fawcett. Can't understand why they ain't got big smiles and massive wide eyes. Because they've got this face. And it doesn't change. God's ratio remains the same throughout all nationalities. Women are smaller and petiter than men in each nation. Apart from Hollywood. Farrah Fawcett, obviously a dude. With massive teeth. Huge dental arch. Square jaw. It's a man. Final answer. Farrah Fawcett walking. Game over. Charlie's Angels walking. Man. And that's a man crossing his legs over. They're all men. It's all of them. Charlie's dudes. Look at that neck. How come he's got a trachea and she hasn't? Farrah Fawcett walking. I don't know if he's walking, but his legs are straight, his knees are together, and he's got no hips. He's widest at the shoulders. Is that you? I think it might be in the middle. No, on the end. Both of them are men. Right there. Farrah Fawcett. Straight legs, knees together. It's a man. Where's the one where he's walking up the street? Oh, what was that? I thought that was a penis. I really did. It's a big, long, straight man, look. Look at that hand! Seriously. Fellas. If that grabbed hold of you, what would you think? Look at those meatball knuckles. Straight out of the Addams Family, that hand. There he is again. Straight legs, knees together. It reminds me of the one that dated Dudley Moore. I can't remember his name. He was a big, tall blonde as well. Big blonde fella. Over and on it. Kate and Wills. Well, we know about Kate and Wills. We'll get to them soon enough. But we're done. If you can't accept that Farrah Fawcett walks like a man, then you're going to have to learn forensics. There's no two ways around it. Right there. Straight legs, long arms. It's a man. Do you know what it looks like? It looks like Manda. It does look like Manda. Farrah. Look at that. I'm saying good night, Vienna. On the Adam's apple alone. On the Adam's apple alone. Get the out of here. Farrah Fawcett is a dude. Let's edit this movie. Edit movie. That was fast. 4 minutes probably. Not even that. There. Farrah Fawcett. Farrah Fawcett. Fawcett meaning a tap, right? He's got a tap between his legs. Farrah Fawcett. Tweet, send. Next. Bink. Dupe. Where am I now? I was looking at these names from up here. Done that one, done that one, done that one, done that one, done that one. Done Farrah Fawcett, done Callum Scott. Jan Bissek, another one. Jan Bissek. That's the one. A German footballer. It looks like I Show Speed. Images. It's the eyes, the froggy eyes of a woman. Oh my God, is she in the sniper division? I bet she's never scored a goal in her life. Look how small and high up these is. They're in line with his eyes. think I've ever seen ears that small and that high. Honestly, if you put glasses on, they'll be above his eyes. Jan Bisek. Oh, that is a woman. Close set, rounded eye sockets, tiny, high set ears, vertical flat forehead, no jawline, no Adam's apple. She's a big girl, but she's a girl nonetheless. I can't believe I'm taking that picture. You know, these people that say, oh, I use ear biometrics. We won't mention your name. Marissa with a pink Arissa. I do ear biometrics. Yeah, so do I. Small high set one's woman, big low set one's pointed backwards man. That's simple. One eye on the camera, one checking for snipers. Exactly, Anna Souza. It's a sniper division. It's a sniper candidate. It's too big. I need a better face shot. That did make me laugh when I saw those ears, though. Just no fooling us. Once I see these markers, you know, if I meet a man with ears like that, I'm going to be straight away, you're a woman. You're not a man, you're a woman. Men have got big, pointed back, low set ears like mine. I've got huge ears. I used to hate my ears. I did. Like an African elephant. Massive ears. There's no gates on Jan Bisek. Oh, I thought I was out of pictures then. Oh, we are out of pictures. There's no gates. Jan Bisek walking. Nightmare. Oh, she's getting away with it. Getting away with it. All my life. Getting away with it. Jan Bisek, you jammy dodger. Street. Let's try Street. Might get you. Nah. He's not famous enough. Or he hasn't been around long enough yet. Yeah, we're done. Sorry, Jan Bisek. No gates, no pictures. Next. Where am I? Jose Socrates. Jose Socrates. Former Spanish Portuguese politician. Images. It's a woman, final answer. Long face, close set eyes, high set ears, small mouth, pink lips, lacking a jawbone, no Adam's apple. Did I miss anything? I don't think I did. I'll take that as your 50-50. It's not far off. It's a little bit small, but I like it. No, I like that one better. We'll take that as your 50-50. It's a bit tilted. We'll take that. Bit small, but I'll take it. It's perfect. Walking. There's a nice mince. Arms akimbo. There's one. Ski with legs there. No good to me. From Flamingo. Look at the broken leg. It's not straight. Men's legs hang straight. Remember, like a pendulum. Swinging back and forth below a clock face. There's another one. From Flamingo. I want your full mince, you bitch. Every single one's a flamingo. Give me a break. There's one. Gotcha. Full mince. Game over. Men don't cross the legs over when walking, and we certainly create diamonds. That's another 60-second investigation. See, this is how it should happen. They should just go to the face, tell you what the face is, show you the gates. Game over. It's that simple. You don't need to do 45-minute long videos on Dolly Parton, Miley Cyrus, or any of them. It takes literally seconds. I mean, sometimes I get sidetracked, I know, but most of you have followed me. You know how quick I am at doing this. Save images. We're done. Jose Socrates fails forensics. Next. Nanny. I think I've already done Nanny. Let me just check my back file. Nanny. N-A-N-I. Nanny. Searching. Nanny's a woman. Look at the close set eyes. Straight away. Close set eyes. Small. High set ears. Small mouth. Flat forehead. Widest in the hairline. Look. Sloping jawline. Pointed chin. No trachea or Adam's apple. In this picture there is. But it's an Adam's raisin. It's a big old Adam's raisin they put in there as well. At least it's square. Usually they're not square. I'll take that as your 50-50, Nanny, if I haven't already done you. Images. It's searching. Oh, I would have thought I'd done Nanny. Who's that? Nanny the actor. Look at those eyes. Woman. Final answer. Woman. Final answer. We're looking for the footballer, not the actor. Nanny, I've got your face. I just want you walking. Walking. Don't wind me up. Images. Look at that mincer. The actor's definitely a woman, look. No doubts, look. It's a woman. I think I've done that, Nanny, actually. I'm not sure. Nanny, walking. Oh, my gosh. I want the footballer. You know what I'm looking for? Nanny. Football. Walking. Now we're talking. Right, back file first. What's it saying? Nothing. Right, Nanny has no gates. Partial there, if that's him. I don't know if it is. Cristiano Ronaldo, full mints, feet going out at 4 and 8 o'clock. They can't hide it from you. It's impossible. I think that is him. Nanny, Gates. Oh, we're out of pictures. It's not happening. Nanny's got no pics. Oh, there's something there. It's off to cock, though. It's not square. It's no good to me. There's one. Gotcha. Full mints. I can do you now. There's another one. From the side, full mints. There's another one from Flamingo. Straight-legged man. Look at the thighs on that dude. He could crack walnuts between his arse cheeks, that one. Look at the ski with legs on Nanny. When's the last time you walked like that, Poncho? Ain't never walked like that. Maybe when I was drunk once. We're done. I'll take the 3 gates that we've got and add Nanny to the list. I don't think he's there. I ain't checked the back file. Let me just double check. Yeah, it's not there. Let's take these gates. Save image. Did I save this one? I did save this one. Let's go back. There's another one. Save image. Let's go back. Save image. Save image. Oh, I got that one. No, I haven't. That's the best one. Full mints. I'll take that one as well now, seeing as I've got the other full mints. Ding. Straight-legged bloke holding the umbrella, look. I got sunshine. Oh, that was a nice gate. Where was that? I got sunshine on a cloudy day. I'll take that as your 5th. Not the actor. Get off. Look at that mince on here, though. Gale, all day long. Short arms. No. Nanny. Yeah, that's the one I want. But I wanted that picture. No, I wanted... Oh, we'll take that one. Screw it. Save image. Nanny is a woman footballer. Nanny. Edit video. Edit. That was quick as well, wasn't it? What was that? A couple of minutes. Not even that. Nanny. There we go. Nanny footballer. N-A-N-I. Footballer. Nanny post. Next. I quite like doing it this way. Where are we? Melissa Desamaru. Melissa Desamaru. Oh, that came up then, didn't it? No. What have I got? What am I doing wrong? Melissa Desamaru. Desamaru. That came up then, didn't it? There it is. French-Canadian actress. Images. Melissa Desamaru. We're done. The neck alone tells me it's a man. Broad shoulders, big smile, deep set eyes, large ears, slightly raised up for a bloke, but there you go. Male neck, male trachea. Look at the trachea scar there. Look at the trachea scar where they tried to shave it down. It's a man, final answer. Wide eyes, wide cheekbones, big smile, strong jawline, double-pronged Adam's apple. Final answer, it's a man. Let's go gate shopping. Oh, what was that? Was that penis? Oh, it's just... Oh, it might be. What is that? Ah, woo! What is that? What is that? That should not be there, mate. You could say that's one of his balls down here. Imagine that. He's got elephantitis of the knackers. Let's go back one. Melissa Demarre. Pouling. French actress, apparently. Actor, should I say. He's got no gates. He's stinging me on the gates. I'm running out of pics. I'm out of pics. Uh-oh. This ain't happening. Walking. Prove me wrong. No, it's not happening. There's no gates. Right, I think I'm done. I am done. Just leave. Next. Martin Matter. Sounds like Martina. Martin Matter. 33 fight. Oh, that's a woman. That's a woman. Looks a bit like Billy Zane. Vertical short 5 head. High, large but high set ears. Close set eyes. Very small dentures of a woman. Images. Canadian comedian. Is it comedian? Comedian? Yeah, comedian. Let's have a look at that. We're done. Everything I just mentioned. The 5 head is giving her away, right? It should be. He's had a male jaw implant or chin implant, one of the two. I'd say the chin, not the jaw, because his jaw's still not showing in that picture. Soft female face. Egghead, final answer. What is that big hole in the side of your nose there? Is that a piercing or from a piercing or something? You're done. I don't know who that is, but that's a woman all day long. The long head of a Tic Tac look, the upside down face of an egghead with a triangle shaped bottom half look. Gives them away every time. I'll take that as your... No, I won't. I'll take that as your 50-50. Very soft face. Very soft smile. Vertical flat forehead. Woman, final answer. Right, gates on your comedian. If he's got any... Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we've got a comparison. Tell me. I haven't even looked at this. Tell me, who's got the wider face? Who's got the wider face? Who's got the wider eyes? Look at her eyes. Who's got the bigger, wider eyes? The eyes are bigger, look, and wider than them ones. The head is short and sloping. The head is 5 heads. It's vertically flat and then it curves back and cones at the top. No Adam's apple, no neck, strong neck, Adam's apple been shaved down. Celine Dion is obviously a do. CD, DC in reverse, Devil's Child, AC/DC, the Devil's Child. I'll take that big soft FTM face. I've got no gates. He had a big jawline, didn't he? Who was that? Who was... No, it wasn't you. There, him. Oh my gosh, look at that for cheeks and jaws, look. But yeah, here, sloping jawline, pointed chin. Sloping jawline, pointed chin. Square jawline, square chin. Just remember, the square jawline belongs to that bad boy right there, the fella. The boy. Where's my skulls? There they are. Just remember, the square jawline belongs to a man. The sloping jawline, pointed chin belongs to a woman. Sloping, sloping, squared. All defined shadow casting jaw. Now then, cheese. Is that you, Tom? I don't know if it's you, Tom. I'm sure it was you when you came in last time. I don't know. Right, let's go back. He's got a big face, whoever that is. The soft face of this woman. I'm wasting my life going down this list here. Martin Matter walking. Oh, we're leaving. Yeah, it's game over. There might be one there. Partial, I can't even tell. It's not happening. Out of here. Next. Rita Ferro Rodriguez. Rita Ferro Rodriguez. There it is, a journalist. Rita Ferro Rodriguez. Your girlfriend, we're done. We're done on your girlfriend here with the soft, beautiful eyes. Images. Rectangle shaped look. Big smile. It's a square head. Strong neck. No Adam's apple because they shave it down. Let's look at your clavicles. Oh, I'm done. Look at that Wessler's hot dog right there. 9 inches long if I've ever seen one. I'm good, Tom. How are you? How's Jack doing? I ain't seen him for ages. Is he feeling better? Last time we spoke, he was a bit down. When you shouldn't be. You're all children of God. You should be lifted. Absolutely lifted by the fact that you know the truth. The world's flat. You're not spinning. Water's level. Dinosaurs are fake. Nuclear bombs don't exist. All major scientists are women pretending to be men. All the way through. He's got no gates, Anna Souza. Let's go back. I want your face. I'll take that as your 50-50. Walking. Moment of truth. Does the dude have any gates? There. No, he's not walking. No. Houston, we have a problem. Oh, we definitely got a problem. There's his girlfriend. Look at that diamond in the. Look how open those knees are. Disney World. Bunch of fags, a lot of you. Pedophile. Oh, it really winds me up. Can't stand Disney World. Everybody wants to go. Everyone wants to take the kids there. They should literally call it Pedo World. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Dude looks like a lady. I'm out of here. Next. Oh, let's go back one. There we go. Oof. Bum. Let's go back up this list. Zoe Bell, stunt woman. Zoe Bell, stunt woman. New Zealand stunt woman and act. I hate when it does that. It decides for me. Oh, we're done. Oh, we are so done. Look at the arms. Look at those oofers. Look at the shoulders on him. Bra straps could never, ever, ever come over that bone, look. Never. Bra strap is never going to fall off that shoulder. But yet, when I look at real women, they're forever doing up the bra straps, you know, as it falls off your sloping, beautiful shoulders. Because women have sloping shoulders. We don't see women with square shoulders and big, thick Wessler's hot dog clavicles. And he really does have... Oh, is he a fighter? Everybody was kung fu fighting. He's a dude. Imagine doing that in high heels as a fella. Quentin Tarantino. Look at the 5 head on that bitch. Look how pushed down that face is. Do you know what it looks like there? Morrissey. They flip-flops look alike, but they do not look like us. When people used to say I look like Robbie Williams, no I don't. When people say I used to look like Keanu Reeves, no I don't. When people say I look like Jim Carrey, no I don't. I don't look like none of them because I'm a real man. You can't distinguish the small face of a woman with a big 5 head look versus the wide face of a man with a short forehead. You can't recognise it. Zoe Bell, obviously a dude. He looks like he looks like someone off English telly. I can't remember his name. The neck of a man, the shoulders of a man, the large, low-set ears of a man in line with the lips look, rectangle-shaped eyes, short, sloping forehead. Till the cows come home, this is a dude. And when you put it next to a female like Tarantino, look how small that face is. Look at the pink lips. Small mouth, big mouth. Close set eyes, far apart, deep set eyes. Is it Tarantino's boyfriend? There's a lot of pictures of him arm in arm. Right. Oh, that is just a fella. That is just a fella. Look at that. Size of those hands. Look at those meatball knuckles. Let's go back again. I'll take that as your 50-50. So, oh, they're just taking the piss here. Where is it? So macho, I wanna be. So macho, I wanna be big and strong, enough to turn you on. Men turning other men on. Macho men, that is. Stunt men, pretending to be stunt women. It's a joke. I like that one better as your 50-50. We'll take that. I can see someone's face and I can't. Kate Hudson. It is Kate Hudson I can see. It is Kate Hudson. I agree. Yeah, Kate Hudson I'm seeing. It's someone else as well. Gabby Roslin. No, not Gabby Roslin. Really hard steering male eyes in it. And there. Same there. Look at them shoulders. Give me a break. No bra strap could ever climb over that bone, ever. Right, Zoe Ball walking. Bell. Not Ball. Bell. Wow, that looked like an ex-girlfriend. That's a real girl, I think. No gates. Zoe Bell walking. Oh, there's one there, I think. Straight eyes. Straight legs. Needs to have a space between her feet. Trying to present himself as a woman. Look at the size of those arms. You're not passing, mate. You're not passing on. On the vine swingers alone, I fail thee. Zoe Ventura. No, Zoe Saldana. All men look. Zoe Wolf. Zoe Ventura. Look, bloke. Look at the length. Look at the size of that hand. The veins running through it. Straight legs. Broad shoulders. Long, straight hanging male arms. I've got one gate. But it's not a bad one. It's straight on as well. Oh, was that another one there? No, he's standing. He's standing. Oh, is that one? No, he's blue standing again. Look at those bony knees. So macho, I wanna be. I think we're done. I don't think it's going to give me another one. Oh, is that him there? No, that's Wiz Khalifa. I was going to say it looked female. We're done. Save images. One gate, Zoe Bell. That face alone should tell you what you're looking at. Save image, Zoe Bell. That was a fast one because there weren't many pictures. Let's come back again. Let's chop that. Let me chop this video. There. It's not going to be very long, is it? About a minute and a half, won't it? There's hardly any pictures. Oh, maybe a bit longer. 2-3 minutes. Who's that? No, that's the Anna Souza choice. That's the one I want. Quentin Tarantino, Zoe Bell. Right, we'll do it from there. Zoe Bell. Zoe Bell. Do. Save. Let's come back. Get rid of Zoe. Next. Marilise Bork. That's the one. Actress. This one's not on the list, that's for sure. I'd know the name. That's a man. Final answer straight away. Are you? Why does it do that? I clicked on that and it gives me that. Too small. Marilise. That doesn't look like him. Is that him? That really is him. There we go. I'll take that one. Marilise Bork. Rectangle shaped. Far apart eyes. Wide ass cheekbones. Square jaw. Big mouth. Broad dental arch. Short sloping forehead. The head draws inwards look. Women's bellow outwards. Eggheads versus blockheads. I'll take that as your 50-50, Marilise. Let's see if you've got gates. No, not famous enough. Walking. Yeah, it's not happening. Next. Bink. Do. I did that one. Melissa, done that one. I'm sure there was Susie Kendall. That's the one you asked for. Susie Kendall. Susie Kendall. Two first names. Susie Kendall. Oh, I remember Susie Kendall. Massive teeth, rectangle shaped eyes, wide ass cheekbones, square. It's a block look. It's not egg shaped. It is not egg shaped. Images. There's your Getty seal telling you it's man. It looks like Barbara Streisand to me. Maureen Lipman. Look at the neck on Maureen Lipman. Are you kidding me? That looks like a tree in a Scottish pine forest. Let's go back. He looks a bit like him, actually, Maureen. A younger Maureen. What is that? I can't really see it, even on my big screen. Is Dudley Moore. Susie Kendall. Is that the big blonde that... No, it's not the big blonde. There was a real big blonde that dated him. Right, I'll take that as your 50-50, Susie Kendall. Let's go gate shopping. No good to me. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Got no gate. She's got... Oh, there's one. Straight legs, knees together. I've got one. Thunderball. There's another one, but it's not very good. Oh, it's not bad, but it's not very good. And I'm out of pictures. Walking. That's it. One picture by the look of it. I don't think that's him. That's not him. What's going on there, though? Oh, it's a movie. Look at the state of that gate. Look at those feet. Look at the state of them kipper feet. They're all over the shop. Is that him walking? That is him walking. Look at the neck and the head compared to Dudley Moore. The wide hips, the flamingo foot there, look. Is that another one there? It is, but it's no good to me. Is that one? It is, but it's no good to me. And we're done. I've got 2 gates, Susie Kendall. Save images. So, right there, you got one of England's old famous models, married to, dated Dudley Moore, of course. It's a dude. That's why Dudley Moore's so small. Tiny female skeleton with wide hips. Small face. I used to love Derek and Clive. Dudley and Peter. They used to make me laugh so much. And there it is, Susie Kendall. Thanks for playing CSI with me. What time is it? 10:30. Go on then, we'll do a couple more, I think. We'll do a couple more. Let's get rid of that one. Let's open up another one. Let's do Jeffrey Epstein. Why not? If you believe in the Epstein list, of course, you're a mong chop. Why would an egghead tell you the truth? Why would any of them tell you the truth? I saw it the other day. If there is no list, why is Ghislaine in prison? He's not in prison. How many more? He's not. They're not even. They don't even go to prison. They pretend to go to prison. Right. You cannot place someone in prison when the story is a lie. It's just a story. It's a lie. It's made up. How can you prosecute someone for something that's made up? You can't. It's all made up. Even the prison part's made up. Epstein hung himself. Never went to prison. He's sat on Tupac Island sipping tequilas with Tupac and Marilyn Monroe and the rest of them. This should be alarm bells ringing for everyone. Especially when there was here looking at the FTM, the MTFs dancing. Absolutely no jawline on Jeffrey Epstein. Look, no jawline on Donald Trump. The idea that you're fooled because you think these women and these are men, these women give bad names to men over issues that are not even happening. Bill Cosby's another one. Me pudding, me jello pie. Look at the size of that bowling ball head. They're all, look at the wide eyes. Wide eyes, wide eyes, close set eyes. Jeffrey Epstein. Prince Andrew, of course, with this one. 15-year-old girl. Ghislaine got put in prison for supplying his 15-year-old girl to the princess. Princess Andrea, here, not Andrew, it's an Andrea. Princess Andrea with the big buttocks was accused of assaulting this 15-year-old girl. This is a boy. This is a boy. This one recently died, right? Virginia Guthrie. We should do that one next. We'll do that one next. We'll come back to Virginia. Virginia's a boy, by the way. That is a boy right there with an Adam's apple, a long arm, a big hand, and no womb. This is all chicken nom-noms and a belly. There's your woman. That's a man. That's a man. Everything's a lie. So if Epstein did have an island, He's not even supplying girls. He's supplying boys to girls and girls to boys. If it's even happening. And I'm telling you now, it's bollocks. It's made up. You can't arrest people for something that didn't happen, for something that's nonsensical. Let's go back. Jeffrey Epstein. Absolutely, it's a woman. Long-faced woman. 5-head look. Widest in the hairline. No cheekbones. High-set ears look. In line with the nose. Deep philtrum. That's the line between the nose and the lip look. A cupid's bow. Pink lips. Sloping jawline. That right there. Never trust a man whose eyes are too close together. It's a small triangle. Look how small the triangle is. Men get big, huge triangles and our faces fill our skull. Women's faces do not fill their skull. They get this big, tall 5-head. They get this big, tall 5-head. It's a woman, final answer. Jeffrey Epstein, close set eyes. There is no list. She didn't die in prison. Ghislaine, whatever you want to call this dude here. Look, close set eyes, far apart eyes. High set ears, low set ears. Over and over again, I can prove it to you. Jeffrey Epstein walking. It's a woman, by the way. The one with the slippers gives her away a treat. Yeah, this one in the slippers. Right there. Full mint and a bloke there. Virginia Guthrie is one of these victims here in one of these pictures there. That's the one that we showed you, Virginia. That's Virginia. Well, it was Virginia. Virginia's apparently dead now. Bullshit. It didn't happen. The Epstein list doesn't exist. Everything they tell you is lies. Why do you believe them? They lied about nuclear bombs. They lied about the shape of the earth. They lied about water level. They lied about dinosaurs. They lied about 9/11. They lied about everything. Why do you believe there's a list? It just kills me. Wake up. Snap out of it. You're supposed to be woken, not woke. Jeffrey Epstein's a girl. Final answer. I think I did do Jeffrey Epstein. I put him up the other day, actually. Where's my pictures? Oh, there it is. There you go. Jeffrey's a girl, look. Egg-shaped head. There's your 5-head that I told you about. There's your sloping jaw. It's had a jaw implant. It's a small triangle. Ghislaine's got a much bigger triangle. Square jaw look. Fits perfectly. 1, 2. Oh, it's Prince Andrew. 1, flamingo foot. 2, full mint. 3, flamingo. 4, flamingo foot. 4 gates. Jeffrey Epstein is a girl. There is no list. It's a bag of nuts and bolts for you to chew on. That's all it is. Jeffrey Epstein. Let's get rid of that. Let's add Jeffrey to this list. There we go. Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein. I was playing CSI next. Virginia Guthrie. So the girl in the picture with Prince Andrew. Well, we say girl. I'm using that term very loosely because it is a boy. This is Virginia, is it? Is that Virginia? No, that's the secretary. The PA. He's a dude. Look, rectangle shaped eyes. Virginia Guthrie. Virginia Guthrie. That's the one. So here he is. Apparently, this is him before he died. Look, he got beaten up. I mean, you've all seen videos. You've all seen videos of fight movies and all the rest of it. They can just put makeup on people and make it look real. You know this, right? So there's no saying this even happened to him. This is this person here. The boy with the big neck and the square shoulder and the massive hand. Apparently got beaten up by a load of women. There he is as an old man. There he is grown up. Look at the width on his face. Look at the bowling ball sized head. Do I believe in Tartaria? There's an old ancient race. I'll give you that. Hang on, let me finish this. Virginia Guthrie. Walking. My bad. It's a man. Final answer, by the way. Because I've already done it in the other pictures. I just need your gate. Virginia. Oh, as if there isn't any. Oh, stair fail here. Is that him? No. That's a man. That's a man. That's a man. That's a woman. That's a woman. Oh, that might be a real woman. I very much doubt it, but it might be. There's another dude there. That one's a dude as well. Stair fails is the quickest way to notice them because a woman has to open her knees when descending stairs like this. Men don't do that. We keep our legs straight and knees together. End of story. Virginia Guthrie, there's no gates for him. I have done him though. There's no point me adding this one. Right, Tartaria. Let's bring up a quick thingy. There's a reason that people call prostitutes tarts. He's over there with that tart. I think the tarts were the ones that definitely Tartaria definitely created all these old buildings for sure. They may have been giants as well. They show them as giants in these pictures next to normal sized people. They show them as being, I don't know, 20 feet tall, some of them. Tartaria. It exists on these old maps apparently, and it's most of northern Russia and China. When you look at it, it's the whole upper part of Asia and it's a big continent, a big country, should I say, as part of that continent that Tartaria was. It was huge, look. Tartaria was massive. I think the North Pole looks something like that. Big old black mountain. There, Tartaria, look at the size of this beast. If it's not AI, that mofo's 25 feet tall, look, with breasts. It might be a 25-foot woman. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a woman. The fact is this country had a flag, a black and yellow one with a black bird in it, that showed all these mystical animals, and it was huge. Look, it's all of Russia, it's most of China, it's part of India. Tartaria was massive, if it existed, if this isn't lies. Tartaria was a big place. But there's a reason we call people tarts, and it's something to do with them. I know it is. Shut up, you tart. Tartaria was massive. So yeah, I believe there was a place called Tartaria. There's the griffin, black and yellow, look. Black and yellow hurts a fella, black and red kills you dead. Something like that, innit? I don't know. Tartaria. Apparently they had fine clothes, fine arts, fine foods, fine building skills for sure. All these old buildings that show Tartarian influences. The mud flood. I think it was a flood. I don't think it was a mud flood. I think it was a flood sent by God. He flooded the place. He let the waters of the deep break open in the sea. So water came gushing in. He opened up the windows in the heavens and let the water come down. The place was flooded almost. It would have been almost instantly. And we're not talking warm water. We're talking ice cold, freeze you solid water. Like colder than Antarctica's waters is what would have flooded in. And it would have just... People would have just... If they didn't die instantly from cold, they would have died from hypothermia within a few minutes. Not even minutes, I don't think. They'd have been dead within... Because it would have been so cold, I'm telling you. When that water erupted from the seas, the seabed would have erupted, causing billions and billions of tons of silt, mud, clay, sand to be washed around the earth. And then over 6 months, as the water's drained, all the sediments, what do they call it? Hydro-sedimentation. All the big bits would have landed first. The rocks and the boulders would have come down. And then the rocks, and then the small pebbles, and then the bits and dust and the fine particles settled again. And when it did settle, it would have settled higher up the buildings. It would have settled all over the earth, all over the towns, the buildings, the cities, and it would have buried them, leaving buildings buried. Look how much is buried under here that they don't tell us. They don't want us to know. Why did they hide this from us? That this isn't the building. The building. This is just the top of the building. The building goes way, way, way down. Tata means goodbye. Yeah, it does. But tart is not a term of endearment, is it? It's an insult. Call a woman a tart. So there was something about tarts, Tartarians, that made people call them tarts, whores, prostitutes. I don't know. Maybe it's the flip-flops that called them tarts and they were good people. I've got no idea. But Tartaria certainly is on the maps. I don't believe all these buildings. I think this could be AI. I don't believe all of these pictures. There should be more of them. But I do have a strong gut instinct that Tartaria did exist. And there was a nation of people. Whether they were good or bad, I can't tell you. But they don't exist anymore. So, for me, it's them. It's the flip-flops that ended Tartaria and the good people. I think the Tartarians gave free electricity, free water, free gas. They knew everything was free. They knew everything replenished. They knew the oil replenished. They knew all of these things. Dragons are real. These dragons are real. These drags, drag-ons, drag queen, drag queen. These are definitely real. But as for dragons being real, can't prove it. They like to tell us things that are myths and they turn out to be real, and the things that we believe are real are just myths. So you do have a point with the griffins and the dragons. You do, because they've mentioned them to me. It doesn't make them true though. I can't believe in a griffin or a dragon because of a flag. Just like I can't believe in dinosaurs because they told me about them. Everything's an effing lie as far as I'm concerned. It really is. But whatever Tartaria was, it's not here anymore. And either God wiped Tartaria out because they are the ones with the technology to splice people with animals and all of this. They can all be tarred with that same brush if they had the technology to mess with animals, blend people with animals like the giants and the minotaurs and all this. If they were doing that, then God wiped them out. Otherwise, this was a good nation of people who gave lots of great technology to the world, free electricity, free power, free everything almost. And the bankers, we'll just call them bankers. The bankers wanted these gone, then they could charge for free. The free water was no longer free. The free electricity from the sky was no longer free, using red mercury in the balls and all that. It was no longer free to us. So, you know, Tartaria, it's on all the maps. The animals from there look like mythical creatures, etc. They were meant to be really big people, and I mean really big people, 20-footers. But I can't prove any of it. It's all hearsay. It's all hearsay. Unlike with Bigfoot, where you can't find the bones of Bigfoot, you can find the bones of giant people. And it was them that they turned into dinosaurs. So that if you're ever walking along, normal people like us, and they find a great big leg bone sticking out of the ground, you'd automatically believe that you was looking at a dinosaur bone, a T-Rex leg or a Brontosaurus, something like they lied about. You'd never believe that it came from a human being. Search for this YouTuber, Mr. Pete. Tartarian meltdown. Right, it's not coming up. Whatever you want me to look at. This is questionable though. Why they got rid of all the bells? Why? I know that it's got resonance and bells heal. I've just got this. It's an inner instinct that bells heal you. The vibration from them, when they're set right to the right frequency, they cure you. They kill parasites inside you. Or they do something. Yeah, there's nothing. Tartaria. What was the other thing? Zoology. Tartaria. Vegetable lamb. A vegetable lamb? Well, what is a vegetable lamb? They made lambs that were vegetables. Why has it got worms growing all over it? Futility closet. I don't know what that's meant to be. What's that? You see, where are the bones? They got pictures of them. Where are the bones? Unicorns, dragons. Where are the bones? You got to have baby dragons, right? It's got to grow. Baby griffins. You can't just have a giant griffin. It's got to come from babies. You got to have an egg or a young, and then it's got to grow. There's got to be bones, but yet there's no bones for any of this at all. So I can't find the zoology part interesting for me. Just some artist has drawn some pictures, and seeing the same animals are on the maps. I agree. These griffins and dragons, they're on the maps, but they're only in Tartaria, not the rest of the world. Why? In the olden days, these old maps, they showed sea monsters and giant squids and all these other things. It doesn't ring any bells with me, you know. There you go. For whom the bell tolls. It doesn't ring any bells with me when it comes to the zoology side of them. But the map and the buildings, it explains to me where they come from. The Gothic churches, Tartaria buildings, Tartaria buildings. And they tell me these buildings were built with horse and carts. Get the out of here. No, they were not. The only way I can imagine, without hammers and chisels, that they do this is they build a plaster cast and fill it with a stone polymer that sets like stone, solid as stone, whatever it is, marble, whatever. The same way they made the pyramids. And then they take the cast away and you've got these perfect buildings ready to go. And then maybe some chisels and hammers come in and finish bits off. I don't know. But that was definitely not built with that horse and cat. Neither was the Taj Mahal. The Seven Wonders of the World. These buildings inside, that looks like a skyscraper inside a mountain face, doesn't it? It literally does. It looks, it's a tower block look inside a mountain. This, just, that was not done with hammer and chisel, was it? And men and women are great, don't get me wrong. We can build and create all sorts of different things. But that right there, that's on a different scale. Building a skyscraper inside a mountain. Get the out of here. You got to be kidding me. And then all these buildings, and remember, these are not the whole building. The whole building is going down. The mud flood, as they call it. Yeah, I've looked at meltology as well. I've looked at meltology, the melted rocks. Jesus Christus, they all want to talk. This is a woman, by the way, David Ewing Jr. Jesus Christus, they have to tell you the truth. They really do. But these were not built with horses. And you've got to be kidding me. Built with an horse and cart. Ash. It might have been laser buildings. And they had machines that lasers just did it. I've got no idea. But we don't build like this today. They say we can't build like this today. And I don't doubt it. I don't doubt that they can't build that today. Yep. We don't see buildings like this. We just see square rectangle blocks. Plain, ugly buildings. They built with grandeur and style. Whoever Tartaria is, they built with grandeur and style. They had a je ne sais quoi about them. But they made beautiful houses, and all these chambers on top of these spires created electricity. They had red mercury in them. It vibrates, spins, causes electric. You got free electricity. Everything was free back then. Yeah, again, laser technology could have made those statues. Not people. I don't think people could have made them. But laser statues could have made those statues. It's possible that when the flood came and the giants were here, that the freezing cold water set them solid in their place, and some of these sculptures around the world are actually petrified people. It's possible, but I just don't go with none of the hearsay. If I can't prove it in court, I can't accept it as truth. That's the only way I can explain it to any of you. Let no man deceive any of you. Right? If I told you that was the truth and I didn't know for sure, I'm bearing false witness, so I can't do it. But these doors, who'd have, put door handles up here? You know, we've all seen them, the doors, the 20-foot doors with the door handles at 15 feet high for a 20-foot person to open, not a 6-foot person. So, Tartaria debunked. They were going to do a lot of videos on this stuff. For me, as far as I'm concerned, there was a flood, not a mud flood. There was a flood sent by God. It stirred up all the oceans, and the mud and the flood settled, and the mud came down, settled on these buildings. The people dug out the top floors and left the rest below them, and then covered up the past. And that I can get. That explains why I've got these windows at street level, because that building goes further down, and the mud flood, and they didn't dig them out. It just makes sense to me. That truly does make sense to me. But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, there's definitely something about these buildings, and if it was the Tartarians that built it, then they were a very advanced nation to build these churches and all the rest of it. These buildings are phenomenal, and they built them. So they could be plaster cast, they could be laser built, laser etched with polymers, but I find it highly unlikely they were built with horse and cart and hammer and chisel. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. But they've hidden everything from us. They love to hide the truth from us, folks. Right, 11 o'clock. I'm off to bed. I'm off to play Call of Duty. I'll be back tomorrow with more transvestigations. Just remember, God loves you. He thinks you're amazing. He wants you to know that you were born in an inside out, upside down, back to front, tipsy, topsy, turvy world. Thank you very, very much for watching. Good night. God bless and goodbye. He knows I'm saying goodbye to you all. He knows that saying. Yeah, you. He's gorgeous. Racist.